Some people have lovely rubbish, don't they?
How do you make money for nothing?
Are you chucking that, really?
We are, yeah.
The answer could be hiding in the 20 million tonnes of household waste we throw out every year.
Presume it hasn't come straight out of the sitting room, then?
That's why entrepreneur Sarah Moore
My colour?
wants to get her hands on things before they hit the skip.
I'm a passionate buyer, maker and user of old stuff, and I've turned that passion into a money-making business. I make new stuff out of old stuff, and I sell it for a profit.
And with some of the country's elite designers and makers.
What do you think?
I think it's beautiful.
Is that it?
Yep.
She can transform her finds into desirable,
Absolutely amazing.
valuable,
Goodness, I love it.
and let's hope, saleable items.
Oh, my word.
If Sarah is successful, then she can hand the profits back to the very people who had no idea there was cash to be made from their trash.
I didn't dream it would ever come to anything like that.
Welcome to the Whitley Recycling Centre in Surrey, where the rubbish never stops and neither does Sarah Moore. Not until she gets what she wants.
It's a bright new day and I'm going to have anything in here that I think can turn a profit. I'll take your trousers, your toaster or your sofa.
Trousers? Steady on. Sarah has her sights set on 3 items that she can save from certain doom and put back in your living room.
I like the look of your fence.
Thank you.
Sarah has special permission to do what she does, so don't go taking stuff away from your local recycling centre, or you won't be allowed back, all right?
What would you do with that?
There's no point in asking me. The upcycling ideas are your department, Sarah. Perhaps inspiration will strike with the junk in Tony's trunk.
Hello there.
Hello there.
That is a fishing rod habit. What are you doing with that many fishing rods?
I brought them quite a few years ago in the job lot.
Right.
I did, and I've done nothing with them at all.
How much did you pay for that lot then? Do you remember?
Oh, I can't remember. I brought them from an auction, I did. For the lot, I think it was about £45, I think.
Right. And do you fish a lot?
No, I don't. I just thought it was a bargain, you know.
I reckon that's a bargain. There's something about them. They're really attractive. I think
Yeah.
it's all the different colours and the
Yeah,
fittings.
it's some nice bits on there, you know.
They're lovely. Can I have them?
Yeah, you certainly can.
I don't know what
Yeah.
on earth I could make out of them.
No, I'll tell you what someone did tell me they made with these.
Yeah?
A trellis
Nice.
together, an arch.
For the fisherman's home, that's ideal.
Yeah.
Look, if it's OK to take them away...
Yeah, that's fine.
Do you reckon I can bundle them up and get them out of here?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
A bargain's a bargain, Tony. But what do you think Sarah will do with them?
Sarah will do what Sarah wants to do. No doubt she'll make something good out of him. She will, and please someone.
Good on you, Tony.
Well, I have fallen for these hook, line and sinker. What a cracking collection of fishing rods. They've got beautiful detailing on them, they've got fantastic fittings, and there are hundreds of them. So the money-making potential here is massive.
And Sarah's got some makers in mind who will be up for the challenge. Meet Josh and his best pal, Ollie. These dedicated designers have a passion for turning unwanted waste into must-have items.
I think getting the salvage materials from Sarah, it's like, it gives us a really good opportunity to do something completely different. So it's actually a really good design process and it gets us thinking and, yeah, something that we would never do normally.
Yeah, I think it's great to have that vision of how something can be transformed and then actually be involved in making it happen.
Let's hope the boys are as excited as Sarah by the fishing rod's potential. With one item safely put aside, Sarah's back on the hunt for another 2. And what is she doing?
I'm going to release a tip 10 single.
Ah, yes. And there's your biggest fan. But before you hit the big time, perhaps you'll settle for a game of musical chairs with Paul.
Hello there.
Hi there.
Hi, sorry, Sarah. Hi,
Hi,
there.
Sarah,
How's you?
Paul.
Paul, hello. Nice chairs.
They're lovely chairs.
Can I have a look at one?
Yeah, take a look.
Where are they from?
They're actually from a neighbour. She's in the process of moving, and she would like to keep them, but it's just, you know, it's
she
not practical.
downsizing?
Yeah, she's downsizing. It's not practical. So she said, unfortunately, they've got to go.
So do you think are they garden chairs, or where were they in her house? Do you know?
Well, they were in stowage in the shed. I think they were still stored in the shed, and you know, she hadn't used them for a while.
What do you reckon? A pair here, barley twist things on them. Maybe they're sort of 1920s, 1930s,
Yeah,
that
I mean,
kind of thing.
You know, she wasn't sure herself.
1920s might be right.
Lovely.
Barley twists are the corkscrew-like details which had a revival in furniture during Queen Victoria's reign in the 19th century.
So would it be okay if I took them away?
Yes, please do. Yeah, I'll be more than happy. I mean, it'd be wonderful to see somebody do something with them, to bring them, you know, that they can be used again.
Well, I'm going to take this one away and I'll be back for the other.
OK, lovely.
Right. Thanks so much.
Thank you very much.
A pair of chairs with a bit of barley twist. Great find. But what does Paul think is in store for them?
There'd be fantastic garden chairs, or maybe, you know, conservatory, who knows? I mean, but there'd be, whatever it is, I know they'd be good.
Well, what do you reckon? What a lovely pair of chairs. They've got barley twists at the front, they've got brown seats and cream arms, but that can go. And what you get left with is a pair of super saleable chairs. And I know just where to take them.
Norman Wilkinson, aka the Titan of Timber. He uses his years of experience to create handmade, one-of-a-kind furniture that will last a lifetime.
Oh, the reclaim is great because it's, you know, if you're making a tabletop out of reclaimed timbers and everything, no two tops will be the same. So it's tactile, it's always got its own mind. It's beautiful. I hope that people will see when they buy it that we've put our heart and soul into it, and, you know, we put as much love as we can, so hopefully that comes out into it.
That's good to know, Norman, because you're going to have to dig deep for this project. That's 2 items set aside, but the day's not done yet. Sarah still has to find something she can work on herself.
I don't care about the colour. As far as I'm concerned, it's waste not, want not.
Well, in that case, Steve's got some brown and black things, but to you, they could be the colour of money.
Hiya. What are you throwing away then?
Yes. Hey, oh, well, just clearing the shed out.
Oh, yeah. What's in your shed then? Have you got a good shed, Phil?
My shed's empty now, I hope.
Ooh, you've got
bits and
classy
pieces.
stuff. Is that all going in?
Yeah, it's all going in the skip.
They're not real ones, are they?
They're not real ones, no.
Classic Barcelona design, isn't it?
Yes, it is, yeah.
Classy indeed. The Barcelona chair with its distinctive curved metal frame was first made in 1929, born from the German Bauhaus movement.
They're such a stylish thing, aren't they?
Oh, yeah, they're an iconic piece of furniture.
Originally commissioned for Spanish royalty, their popularity exploded in the 1950s and 60s, leading to less expensive reproductions being made, like these.
So what have you got? Are they...
I've got 2 Barcelona chairs and a Barcelona stool.
You look like they might have been...
They've seen better days, yeah. This one's been scratched to bits by the cat,
Right.
so that one's defunct, and this one's just getting too tatty now.
I really like these.
OK, cool.
So would it be OK if I took them away?
Absolutely, of course, yeah.
Fantastic, thank you. Should we get them out?
Yeah, let's do that.
Reproduction or not, these are some seriously stylish seats.
Well, thank you so much for all of that. Look, I'll be in touch.
problem, pleasure.
Thanks,
Take
bye-bye.
care.
Sarah's struck gold, but what does Steve think she'll do with them?
Not a clue what she might do with them, but very surprised that they can be reused in another purpose, and look forward to hearing what she's going to be doing with them.
These are good, solid, stylish things. I'm loving all the chrome. Plenty of leather here, so loads of potential. Well, maybe to make them into something, who knows what, really?
And with that, Sarah has her items. Josh and Ollie will find a new function for the fishing rods. Norman will give a whole new look to the garden loungers. And Sarah will create something fantastico with the Barcelona chairs.
Well, the rubbish is in the bag and we've had a great day, but now the hard work really does begin.
Deep in the heart of the beautiful Sussex countryside, Sarah's trundling along with a bundle of fiberglass fishing rods. Woodworkers Josh and Ollie are always up for a challenge, but Sarah might have gone too far this time.
We're looking forward to getting started with another project and seeing what weird things she's got for us.
Oh, Ollie, just you wait.
Well, I was so excited when I found all of these fishing rods in one place at the recycling centre. They're beautiful, they're colourful, but I think they might be a little bit tricky to upcycle. But I've got two great friends in mind, Josh and Ollie. If they can't do it, nobody can.
Or they could just tell you to sling your hook.
So, first impressions, what do you think?
Take them away.
They're not that bad, they're not that bad. And there's loads of them. They have to be usable because there's so many.
It's just going to be quite a difficult project to tackle, isn't it?
Sorry, Josh, but I'll make the fishing jokes round here. I don't mean to be shellfish.
They have got some strength in the handles that could mean they could be used for furniture, and they've got great flexibility in the ends.
It would be really cool to use the flex in some way.
Yeah.
You know, that's like an intrinsic part of a fishing rod, isn't it? So I reckon they would lend themselves quite nicely to seating.
Yeah.
Because of the flex, you can kind of form a nice shape with them.
Well, that sounds great, because I think they will make a really good organic shape. So it's just what kind of seat do you want to pitch at?
Anything with like a nice, like say, like a nice flow to it. Like a kind of lounger, something like that.
Yeah, I'm loving that.
They've decided on a fishing rod lounger chair. It doesn't sound too comfy, but if anyone can do it, it's these boys. Now, down to business.
Lounge seat price.
What if we were to say 450, 400 maybe?
I think that's fine for a big designer chair out of this lot. 400 if it comes in at 450. I think that'd be all right.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I want to make a fishing joke, but I'm just going to say good luck.
Thank you very much.
See, Sarah knows better than to steal my jokes.
I know I said I like to challenge, but this is a little bit crazy.
It's probably the weirdest one we've had yet.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm sure we'll come up with something.
Well, that is one project that is certainly going to keep those boys busy, but the world's first fishing rod chair, that is something that I cannot wait to see.
Sarah and the chaps agreed a budget of between £400 and £450. Was a lounger the best choice for this project, or have the boys made a rod for their own backs? From West Sussex to the East Sussex village of Hellingley, where the locals enjoy a gentler pace of life. Whoa, slow down there, fella. Now, back to business. Sarah's brought along the pair of dated garden chairs to the man who lives, breathes and eats wood, Norman. Well, he probably doesn't eat wood. But what will he make of Sarah's latest find?
What she brings will be fantastic, or I'll scratch my head and wish she turned around and go the other way. So, yeah.
Norman, this is definitely a head-scratcher.
Well, look at them. You probably couldn't get less desirable and more dated than these chairs. They've got barley twists, they're beige, but it's all right because I brought them to Norman. He's going to absolutely love them. In my dreams.
Oh, that's heavy. Oh, missus.
I don't think you're taking my chairs seriously.
What is the plan then, boss?
I thought reposition these as steamer chairs so they look like they should be on the deck of a luxury yacht.
You've obviously been on lots of luxury yachts, have you?
Only in my dreams.
Excellent.
So this is adjustable. It looks pretty uncomfortable like that, but I think better when it's at max tilt like that.
Now it's comfortable.
How about having that piece at the back mirrored with a piece at the bottom so that they then become loungers for laying out on, for bathing
Loungers.
on. Loungers. We
Is
can have them.
that how you lounge?
Lounge.
Now, come on, you two. Try and take this seriously.
Okay, so if we strip it all apart, take them to the sandblasters and hope they can get all the paint off.
Yeah.
Take this lot out, and then somehow we're going to make this leggy thing work.
So you'd have a loose cushion on it, wouldn't you? So that you could just bring the
We
cushions
can have
in.
little ties on it, can't we?
Yeah,
Things.
lovely.
You know,
Your feminine
getting
side
into my
coming
feminine
out.
side again. Yeah.
Oh, they're as bad as each other.
Could you fold it away so they could be used as a normal chair as well then?
So the plan is to create 2 steamer-style luxury loungers by adding new footrests. Now, enough of the hijinks, it's time for the serious stuff. Money.
So the cushion's slightly tricky to price up at the moment, but can you give me a price for refinishing and creating this lovely luxury steamer effect?
175 quid each.
I think that's fine. We're creating something that is a vintage, luxury-looking item.
There you
Thank
go.
you so much. Keep in touch, all right?
We will.
There you have it, Norman. How are you feeling about that?
I feel as though I've been spoilt, so I can't wait.
Do I detect some sarcasm?
Well, I don't think Norman immediately embraced the luxury liner look, but I think once he gets his head around it, he's going to be cruising.
With a budget of £350 for the 2 chairs plus extra for the cushions, Norman will really have to push the boat out if he hopes to pull in the pounds. With her crafty creatives up and running, Sarah is back home in Sussex and is raring to get going with her own set of chairs.
Well, a classic pair of 1929 Barcelona chairs. These are not. These are reproduction and they are ripe for ripping apart and transforming into something else.
Oh, thank goodness for that. To begin, Sarah removes the cushions as she's more interested in what's underneath.
I'm just stripping off the cushions so I can see what kind of shapes I'm going to have left to work with. There's going to be something quite decorative about these bits, I'm sure.
The Barcelona chair frame was originally designed to be bolted together. It was redesigned in 1950 using stainless steel, which allowed the frame to be formed by a seamless piece of metal, giving it a smoother appearance.
So now I really know what my plan is. These sofa frames are going to become the legs of a beautiful dining table. They're sleek, they're chrome, they've got a good finish on them, but they've also got a load of strapping that needs to come off. So that's the plan.
A dining table. This just got interesting. But first, Sarah has to remove the meters of strapping which have been riveted to the frame.
This is going to take hours. There are hundreds of these things.
The reproduction furniture market is all above board and very lucrative. Designs which are out of copyright are fair game to reproduce.
Nearly done.
But recent changes to the law mean that the copyright protection on a number of classics, including the Barcelona chair, have been extended, meaning it's no longer legal to produce new replicas of chairs like these in the UK.
Well, that's definitely the way to put those legs. Just need to get the tabletop sorted now. So I've had a piece of birch ply cut. It's inch thick, over 6 foot long, and a great generous size for a table for 6 or 8. But I've got to find a way of attaching it to the legs. They were chairs, now they've got to be legs. Bit of figuring out to do.
No one wants a wonky, wobbly table, so the chairs that are now legs have to be positioned exactly right. Ooh, this is a complicated one.
So it turns out that these chair frames are not exactly a pair. Nearly, about that much out. So I've got to measure where I would like them and then try and adjust the height of them when it's the other way up.
You following that? Good, because I've not got a clue. Surely it would have been easier to keep them as loungers, but Sarah's never been one for the easy option.
These are way out, and it's going to be really difficult to make them level. But it won't work as a table unless it is. So I better find a solution. Could bend them.
Well, if in doubt, bash it about.
This isn't going to be easy to get it right.
But get it right she must. Sarah's already spent £40 on materials to create the table. But if she doesn't get it level, this could be a bad investment. In their West Sussex workshop, Josh and Ollie are facing up to their most difficult challenge yet, turning these fishing rods into a chair. But surely they'll meet it head-on with their usual upbeat, positive, can-do attitude.
It seems ambitious, doesn't it? Because the more we look at it, the more it's just, yeah, not the greatest material to make chairs out of.
The upbeat positivity is a little lacking.
We've been looking at them for a while now and still don't really know how we're going to turn them into a chair.
But I'm sure we can do something with them. It's just figuring out the best way of doing it.
These bearded boy wonders of woodworkery appear to have lost their mojo. In order to get their creative juices flowing, the lads are stripping back the fishing rods to simple poles.
We're hoping that by just kind of starting to work with them, we might come up with a few more ideas, because we haven't really come up with much yet, so.
I think the more I think about it and the more I look at them, just the trickier this project seems.
Poor lads, they look so disheartened. Don't you just want to pinch their little cheeks to gee them up? Modern fishing rods are typically made of fiberglass or carbon fibre. Sawing through them releases tiny particles of glass dust into the air, so it's important to wear the correct safety equipment. Has stripping back the rod sparked Josh and Ollie's imaginations?
It looks a little more like a raw material now rather than a fishing rod. It feels like it's got a bit more potential, so yeah, let's just do some sketches and see where we go.
They're not quite firing on all cylinders yet, but they're getting their groove back just a smidgen. The boys are sketching out ideas for their chair design.
So if we were to have some kind of frame either side, and then we can use that to support the fishing rods, we're hoping that we can kind of bend them down to make a nice curve.
It's a real challenge. If it's not really going to work, then we may as well scrap the whole chair idea.
To test out the strength and flexibility of the poles, the lads are knocking together a tester seat frame. In the past, the boys have transformed twigs into chandeliers, floorboards into skateboards, copper pipes into candelabras. But these fishing rods could be an upcycle too far.
Finished chair. We should call Sarah now.
Yeah, come and get it.
Yeah. This is our sitting test.
Yeah, it's the moment of truth, really, isn't it?
Up to you, sir.
Please. Pleasure's all yours.
The success or failure of this project all rests on Ollie's derriere.
Ooh, it's comfy.
Oh, it's so nice to see them happy again.
Yeah, it's all right. We're both really happy with how this has turned out, and it gives us a bit of hope for the next, for the actual chair, doesn't it?
Still a lot of work to do.
Yeah. We can see where we're going with it now.
At last, the bearded boy wonders and their positive attitude are back. In his East Sussex workshop, Norman is getting to grips with his latest piece of trash treasure from Sarah. She wants him to turn two simple seats into luxury steamer-style chairs, which, translated into normal speak, is a fancy sun lounger.
We've got to make them look, beautiful and ready for someone to slouch on it.
Classy people don't slouch, they recline.
So the plan is we're going to, we've got to take the seat out, take all the gubbins out.
That's a technical term for bits and bobs.
Because we need to put in the footrest. So somehow it's got to come down and flop so your feet can sort of like laze, like something like that.
Such a graceful man. To create the footrest, Norman has to remove the seat.
Oh, I've just found the £50 note in my dreams. I hate that upholstery. It seems to take hours just to get to where you need, doesn't it? All the little tacks and pins.
Steamer chairs get their name from steam-powered ocean liners. In 2015, one that was recovered from the Titanic sold for over £100,000 at auction. No pressure, Norman.
That's a bit of horsehair there. I said I could make myself a little wig, couldn't I? You know, a bit thin on top these days. I think I've got less hair now since I met Sarah, all the stress she caused.
Oh, Norman, don't you worry. You've got a lovely shaped cranium.
This chair didn't have this to begin with.
What have we here?
You see, look, this has been added later on. They've added the upholstery and springs and everything, and you can actually still see one of the slats, you know, where they've only slashed some of it off. So it started off life in a completely different way. It's had a money for nothing transformation a few years ago, I expect, so it's round 2 on it.
Perhaps it used to be a steamer chair. Just not one from the Titanic.
Oh, stinks.
Removing this upholstery is taking almost as long as that movie.
I've had a penny for every one of these tacks. I thought I'd be worth a fortune.
On average, a chair like this would contain 1,024 tacks, earning Norman £10.24p. Oh, I just made that up. I'm being sarcastic. It's not big or clever. I'll stop.
I expect the upholsterer's got one of these little things that they just tack them out with, don't they? Not like me doing it the stupid way.
They do, Norman. It's called a tack remover. Sorry, I did try. But the good news is, this is Norman's last tack.
Happy days.
For this chair, he's still got the other one to do. Norman will need to get up ahead of steam to get those steamer chairs finished. While the crafty types continue with their transformations, Sarah is shining up the old chair legs, ready to reveal her table.
Well, it really doesn't look like chairs anymore. Just don't know if this one's going to sell. Hope it will.
Sarah seems a bit nervous about this one. Here's hoping she succeeded in creating a sleek and stylish dining table. There was no need to worry. This is incredible. Sarah has combined the retro chrome legs with a birch plywood tabletop, onto which she has added a Jackson Pollock-style splatter paint design. It's got a sort of starburst 60s Space Odyssey type of vibe. The silver edging ties in with the chrome legs and adds to the space-age feel. This is out of this world.
Well, what do you think? Massive atomic splash across the top, silver highlights to the edges, and to make it a cohesive piece. And I think it's working. It's big, it's useful, it's practical. Somebody might like this as a quirky individual piece to have in their house. Because one thing's for sure, you're not going to find another one of these.
Sarah knew she had found some trash treasure the moment she spotted it in Steve's van.
Ooh, you've got classy stuff. Is that all going in?
Yeah, it's all going in the skip.
Ah, Steve, of course it's not. Sarah grabbed them to work her makeover magic.
Very surprised that they can be reused in another purpose, and look forward to hearing what she's going to be doing with them.
Steve, I think you're going to be impressed. Sarah jumped straight online to drum up some interest. And in no time at all, it was sold. Now Sarah's in Elstead in Surrey to show Steve what happened to his chairs and to hand over some profit.
Hello there.
Hello.
Hi, nice to see you again, Steve. How are you doing?
Very well, thank you, yeah.
So I said I would come to your doorstep if there was something to be done with your old chairs. Have you been wondering since I last saw you what might have happened to your old chairs?
I've had a few thoughts, but you know, what are you going to do with them? They're chairs, I'm very interested to see.
Well, actually, it was something that I worked on, and they were in our building at home, and I saw them, and I just saw something in them, and I thought, I know, no more chairs, I'm going to make a table out of them. So your chairs now look like that. What I've done is I've taken all the chrome bits off, stripped all the fabric off them.
That is really groovy.
It's got a splattered top and a silver edge.
That is cracking. Really, that is just you should be so pleased with yourself. That's a cracking job.
Oh, that's really sweet of
really
you to
good.
say. Now, would you recognise that as something that once was a pair of chairs?
No, definitely not. No, and that is amazing. That is so good. Well done.
Oh, Oh, thank
That's
you.
brilliant.
It has actually gone off to a wedding venue and they are using it to put people's wedding cakes on. So
Fantastic.
a new lease of life and some profit. I've got £134
That
here
is
for your
really
old
good.
chairs.
Thank you so much. Who would have thought?
Have you got any thoughts about what you might do with that?
I haven't really at the moment. I'm pretty intent to give some of it to charity, but we're looking to get some new furniture ourselves, so it might be nice to spend some of it on a chair or something for ourselves, so we can just remember that. And
Lovely. Well, thank you so much. I really enjoyed doing that. It was great to catch up.
good to see you, Sarah.
Thank you
Well
so
done.
much. Thank you.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Sarah spent £61 creating the table. She sold it for an impressive £195, leaving Steve with 134 quid to split between a charity and some new chairs for himself. Sarah's in Chichester to see if Ollie and Josh have succeeded in transforming the fishing rods into a seat.
It was a bit of a slog. It was a lot, yeah, just trying to work out what we were actually doing with it was pretty difficult. Probably won't be looking to work with fishing rods in the near future, I don't think. They're really difficult.
Sarah gave the boys a big bundle of fishing rods and they said, "We'll make you a chair." Sounds easy when you say it like that. And it looks fantastic when you see it like this. Josh and Ollie have crafted a sleek and stylish frame made from English oak, using the fishing rods as the seat and back support. The oak has been finished with hard wax oil to bring out the grain. The modern, minimalist design of the woodwork allows the bright colours of the fishing rods to shine, making them the focal point. The boys' design ingenuity was tested on this makeover more than any other, but they've come up trumps once again.
You've done it! That's amazing!
Thank you very much.
I imagined it might be some sort of old-fashioned cane furniture.
Yeah.
Was it a total nightmare?
Yeah, to be honest.
Why did I imagine it was going to be a total nightmare?
Yeah, it was really horrible to work with, those fishing rods. And actually, like, thinking of an idea that would work it just took us forever. So it's been a really tricky one. But, yeah, we're pleased with the outcome.
We've certainly created something sleek and designer. It's got all the right profiles, hasn't it? Yeah. So, what did you do? Because it's an oak frame, is it? What?
Yeah, oak frame.
Well, I think this is nice because it kind of frames the fishing rods, and we do like how they're all kind of different colours. So, yeah, it kind of shows them off for how they are, really.
You have to look twice to tell they're fishing rods, but you can definitely see that they were something different, can't you?
Yeah.
Are you pleased with it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, was it a fortune then? Budget-wise, are we...
I think we will be slightly above what we kind of agreed on, just because it took us just forever to actually get round to making a decision on it and kind of just faffing about with it.
OK, so what does that mean the final budget is?
So if we say 500, I think we'd be happy with that.
I think if it was just a well-made chair, that would be a problem. But people love fishing, and there's all sorts of places who I think will latch onto this. So I think that's 500 quid is a big price for a chair, but not for a unique one. So yeah on that basis.
Cool.
Well done.
As a reward for their hard work, I'm going to allow Josh and Ollie a pun.
So Sarah took the bait on this one, didn't she? She landed herself a nice chair there.
Ah, that was a good one. Have another.
We did make a bit of a row for our own backs, though, with this one.
We did, yeah.
Oh, go on, have a third.
I think we're going to be reeling from it for weeks.
Yeah.
So that's how you make a chair out of fishing rods. Those boys went for it hook, line and...
No, Sarah, you're not allowed. I'm just going to talk over you, all right? Tony was about to chuck his fishing rods in the skip when Sarah stepped in to save them.
They're lovely. Can I have them?
Yeah, you certainly can.
While Tony had an idea or two what to do with them, he knew who the boss was.
Sarah, I do what Sarah wants to do. No doubt she'll make something good out of him.
And with more than a little help from her friends, she did. The Arundel Arms Hotel in Devon snapped up the chair, and General Manager Matt was chuffed to bits with it.
The chair is absolutely amazing. It fits so well in here with the hotel and what we do. The guests here are just going to love the chair so much.
Now Sarah's in Godalming in Surrey to show Tony his new look fishing rods and hand over the profit.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Oh, hello.
That's Max.
Hello, how are you? Aren't you sweet? Such a nice boy. Now, I have been looking forward to catching up with you because I think you might be a man after my own heart.
Yeah, I probably am.
What were you doing with 40 fishing rods?
I bought them because they were a bargain at the time.
Well, I was really pleased to see them turn up because anything that appears in that quantity must be worth saving. So, did you have any idea about what we might do with them?
Well, the only thing I was thought you might have done with them, someone said you might make a trellis.
Oh, yeah. They went down to Hanukkah near Goodwood. I've got a picture here to show you how it turned out. Are you ready?
Yeah, fine.
Fishing rods now look like that.
Right, but the chair things.
All of the tips of the fishing rods that are just the right size have been repurposed into caning to go on a very...
And they're strong enough to take the weight?
I tell you what, I've sat in it.
Yeah?
And they bore my weight. They are actually very strong. What do you think?
But I never had dreamt they were going to be made into a chair.
It has been sold. So I've got profit here for you.
Oh, right.
I've got £95
Have
here.
you really?
Yeah, that's for you.
Amazing. That's lovely. Thank you very much indeed.
Have you got any thoughts about what you might spend it on?
We've both just retired from work, so it'll come in very handy. It will.
I'm so pleased that's going into the family kitty.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your fishing rods.
I'm really pleased with that. Thank you very much indeed.
Absolute pleasure. Nice to catch up. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Josh and Ollie's final costs came to £500. Sarah sold the chair for an incredible £595, leaving Tony with a profit of £95. Sarah's back in East Sussex for Norman's grand unveiling of the steamer chairs.
I hope she likes them. We had a bit of struggle with some of it getting what she wanted working, but I think we've achieved it.
Sarah challenged Norman to create 2 elegant steamer chairs upon which to recline, repose and rest in luxury. Well, Norman's proved again he's no slouch at woodwork. Stripped back to reveal the luscious wood, Norman has created 2 elegant recliners full of old-world charm, recalling the golden age of the ocean liners. With a little ingenious engineering from our master craftsman, Norman has added a footrest which tucks away inside the seat. He is a clever one, isn't he? This was a challenging transformation for Norman, but will Sarah find the results to be shipshape and Bristol fashion?
Norm, hiya.
Hello, you.
Wow, haven't they come up well?
Haven't they?
That stripping's really worked, hasn't it?
Yeah, it worked really, really well.
Show me how they work then.
Oh, yeah.
Is that the mechanism?
I mean, it was a bit of a job getting it to work, but we worked it out in the end. So we put it out, and it all flops down, and then to stop it from falling down on itself, we've had to come up with the arms. So they lock in.
Fantastic.
There, and then Bob's your uncle. There you go.
Uncle Robert would be well impressed with this. But while it may look the part, does it feel the part?
Gosh, they're really comfortable, aren't they?
Yeah, I know.
I think you've done really well to make them this luxurious, and it's very clever having that bit.
It did test us a little bit because getting the mechanism the right way, but they actually sit really nicely, don't they?
They are really comfortable. It looks lovely, and I think that must have been an absolute nightmare trying to work out how to do that.
Yes, we did. Yes, I could have had a meltdown, but I didn't, so...
So now might be a good time to ask about the price then.
Budget, yeah. We had a budget of £175 each.
Yeah.
But with the upholstery, was going to have to charge an extra 25 quid. So they come in at £200 each, but I think they're a cool-looking chair for that.
Yeah, I think you've done a good job. I mean, they really weren't attractive before, and you've repositioned them, you've made them much more versatile than they were, and that, I think, is going to help sell them, because they're really good.
Well done, Norman. Why don't you have a little celebratory sit down?
You could stay here now for the rest of the day, couldn't I?
No, because I've got to get these sold. We're not going to sell them sitting here. Come on, let's get to it.
I don't have to, you do, so thank you very much. Off you go.
Nice to see you.
See you nice. Bye.
Well, it looks like the Barley Twist Challenge might have given Norman a couple of headaches, but he's done really well. I've now got comfortable, saleable chairs. Just got to see who wants them.
Paul was dumping these chairs for a friend who was downsizing.
Nice chairs.
They're lovely chairs.
Luckily, Sarah's eye for potential stopped them from ending up in the skip.
It'd be wonderful to see somebody do something with them, to bring them, you know, that they could be used again.
That someone was Sarah, ably assisted by Norman. And Sarah had no trouble selling them to Slim Area, a health retreat in Devon. And owner Gallia is over the moon.
I like the fact that people can really enjoy something that has been recycled, because I strongly believe in recycling, and particularly when people recycle such beautiful pieces.
Sarah's in Hazelmere in Surrey to let Paul know what became of the chairs and to hand over some cash.
Hello
Hi,
there.
Sarah.
How are you doing?
You're not bad, you?
Yeah, very nice to see you. So you were being really helpful when we last met, moving a neighbour.
That's right. She was downsizing and she had a lot of stuff that she, you know, basically couldn't really retain. And unfortunately, we took the rubbish to the dump, but there's some good stuff in there too. So,
well, it was my lucky day because those chairs that came out of that van had a look to them, not very commercial at the moment, but definitely worth saving. We thought we'd give them a little bit of a twist. So
yeah.
I took them down to Sussex where fantastic maker Norman decided they needed refreshing. So he has actually turned them into steamer chairs.
Wow.
So your chairs now look
wow.
like that.
Gosh, that's fantastic.
He took all of the old paint off, gave them some new cushions, made special sections for the legs. What do you think?
I think that, well, it's amazing actually what he's done.
Well, he did do a good job on them, and they've been sold, and I'm pleased to say there's some profit from them as well.
Oh, really? Oh.
There's 35 quid there for those old chairs.
Well, that's not bad. Thank you very much, Sarah. Well, that'll do. Yeah, that's lovely. I mean, you know, profit, who can argue?
And have you got anything you might do with 35 quid?
Yeah, maybe bits for the computer possibly or something, who knows. But,
Excellent.
no, I'm pleased. I'm just pleased that they, you know, somebody they've been sold and someone's made use of them, so that's a good thing. I'll try
Excellent.
now. Thank you very
Lovely
much,
to catch
Sarah.
up.
Lovely to see you again. Yeah, take care. Bye.
Norman's total costs came to £400. Sarah sold the chairs for £435, giving Paul 35 quid to buy bits for his computer. Lovely stuff. Sarah saved once cherished possessions from being chucked in the skip. They could have been heading to landfill. Instead, they've been given a new lease of life.
Well, I love nothing more than turning old into new and making a profit along the way. So that's 3 more items reimagined and off to new homes. Some people have lovely rubbish, don't they?
How do you make money for nothing?
Are you chucking that, really?
We are, yeah.
The answer could be hiding in the 20 million tonnes of household waste we throw out every year.
Presume it hasn't come straight out of the sitting room then.
That's why entrepreneur Sarah Moore
My colour?
wants to get her hands on things before they hit the skip.
I'm a passionate buyer, maker and user of old stuff, and I've turned that passion into a money-making business. I make new stuff out of old stuff and I sell it for a profit.
And with some of the country's elite designers and makers.
What do you think?
I think it's beautiful.
Is that it?
Yep.
She can transform her finds into desirable,
Absolutely amazing.
valuable,
Goodness, I love it.
and let's hope, saleable items.
Oh, my word.
If Sarah is successful, then she can hand the profits back to the very people who had no idea there was cash to be made from their trash.
I didn't dream it would ever come to anything like that.
Sarah's at the Whitley Recycling Centre in Surrey, where hundreds of cars are passing through the gates and into her loving arms.
The cars are rolling in and every single one can be packed with potential projects. I've just got to go and find them.
Sarah acquired special permission to stick her nose into people's boots
Rubbish.
in order to sniff out 3 items that she can save and transform into profit. So far, though, there's not a lot of saving going on.
Sometimes that lot are awfully sneaky. They try and put things into the tip without me seeing.
Throwing rubbish into a rubbish tip? The nerve of these people. Hang about. If you're quick, Bryn's got something you can rescue. Ugh, on second thoughts.
Morning.
Good morning.
Hi there. Is that yours?
Yeah, well, throwing it out.
I can see why. I presume it hasn't come straight out of the sitting room then.
No, it's been in the garage quite a while.
So has it been in your family?
My wife's family, unfortunately, her mother passed away last year, so we're clearing out her house.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Do you know anything about it? How old it is? Or?
No, I haven't got a clue how old it is, but I know it's been in the garage probably for quite a few years.
Well, Bryn, what you have there is a fine example of a Victorian gentleman's chair,
New addition of some casters on the bottom.
dating back to the turn of the 20th century. It defined an era when gentlemen felt that they needed their own chair to sit down in.
Anything that comes into the recycling centre that's
Yeah.
solid, still in one piece and hasn't collapsed like a flat pack, has definitely got some
Yeah,
potential. So if it could be refurbished or done something with, can I come
Yeah.
and find you and show you what I've done with it?
Yeah, that'd be really good, yeah.
So I'm going to take this away and say thank you so much.
Cheers.
Sarah's got herself a 100-year-old chair, complete with 100-year-old dirt by the looks of it. Any idea what she's got in store for it, Bryn?
I don't know, hopefully make it, look nice again. You can see the frame's all nice. I'm assuming she'll upholster it, so really interested to see what it comes out as.
Well, this poor old chair, it's out of fashion, out of love, and fresh out of the garage. And that is the only fresh about it. It's in a pretty tricky state, but it's got potential. It's just buried under all of this.
And Sarah knows just a maker who will relish the challenge. Anthony Devine, Upholstery Megamind. Anthony has 2 decades of design experience and now passes that knowledge on to others at his School of Upholstery. Anthony's work is loud, exciting and experimental.
My style to somebody else's style is I try and avoid looking at other things. I try and avoid seeing what everybody else is up to. Now it's like in the workshop, come up with the idea. Do you know what? This is my idea and this is the best I could do. Judge me on that. I'll always get the job done. Might have to stay up late and do it. Yeah, with a few kind of twists along the way.
Yeah, you don't mind a late night, eh? Well, you might want to bring your sleeping bag because this is on its way. That's one less thing heading to landfill. Sarah's back at the boots to find 2 more. Anything in there?
Nope.
That one?
Nope.
Well, what about that big thing?
Definitely not.
Oh, I give up.
Keep going.
Well, if you don't like what Lorraine's pulling out of her car, I'm stopping for lunch.
Hiya. Hello. Hello. Pair of nice chairs. These yours?
They are indeed.
Just had enough of them?
They are rather old and a bit battered.
They've got a really retro look to them. How old do you reckon they are? 1950, something like that?
I would have thought so. They were my mother's.
OK. Were there more than 2?
Yes, I don't know if there were 4 or 6 because I was only little at the time. They had a table, but I'm still using the table at home.
They have got a lovely retro look to them that people are
quite like at the moment.
Oh, right.
But not your cup of tea.
No.
So can I rescue them before you get them in the wood skip?
Yes, you can.
Well, thank you. You've made my day. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Sarah's bagged herself a pretty jazzy-looking pair of chairs. But what do you think is in store for them, Lorraine?
I can't imagine them stripped bare, but they certainly need recovering and repadding. I would imagine that she'll make them look as lovely as possible, and someone's going to get some use from them.
Well, there was a time, and it really wasn't long ago, that a pair of chairs like this with a ply back and black legs, they really wouldn't have caught my eye. But you know something? I reckon they've got style. And where there's old-fashioned style like this, there's old-fashioned money to be made.
Old-fashioned is right. So she'll have to call in some help. Emma Walker is a self-taught furniture restyler. With her best friend Badger by her side, she uses wallpaper and other materials to give forgotten furniture a fresh new look.
I'm obsessed with design, and I'm obsessed with the right wallpaper going on the right piece in the right way. All my personalities are reflected in all my work. Whatever the mood takes, it's going to come out in the furniture. Yeah, loads of personalities, me.
All right, Emma. Let's just hope you're still smiling when Sarah turns up with this pair. That's 2 items now safely squirreled away. Sarah's desperately searching for one more which she can work on herself.
No time for a rest round here. You snooze, you lose.
Speak of the devil.
It's quite a good one, that one. Most of them are.
Oh, I don't really want to think about that, thank you. Perhaps Suzanne has something a bit nicer for you in her boot. Perhaps not. What's hiding under there? Well, maybe I don't want to know.
Hi there.
Hi.
Have you got anything good you're throwing away?
Just an old typewriter.
Under there, is that a typewriter?
Yep.
Go on, let's have a look then.
Do you want to have a look?
It looks really old.
It is.
That's an amazing one.
There you go.
How long have you had that?
Since I was a young teenager, I guess, when I first started to learn to type.
And where did you get it from? Because it wasn't you then.
No, it came from my great aunt, who was originally a secretary, and she passed it to me, and it's been in the family ever since.
Where's it been? Have you had it in the house, or have you just had enough with it?
Yeah, originally it was in my mum's house, and then it got moved to her shed, and she passed away in the last couple of years, so I'm busy sort of getting rid of stuff, and it's been in my garage sitting there for a while while I decided what I needed to do with it.
Right.
And I've now come to the stage where it's time for it to go, unfortunately.
Well, anything like that that's been so beautifully designed must be able to be recycled.
Yes, yeah, it'd make me feel better about it rather than just throwing it away.
May I take it away?
Yes, of course.
Excellent.
Do you want the cover with it? Oh, it's a good old-fashioned leather cover as well.
Definitely. It's going to be heavy, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yeah, the weight's at the back.
Oh, yes. Thanks ever so much.
You're very welcome.
Hold the front page. Sarah's got herself a sweet, lovely little...
This thing's vicious.
vicious typewriter. What do you think will happen to it, Suzanne?
In my mind, I always imagined perhaps it could be used as some kind of base for a table lamp or something like that.
Oh, that's actually a good idea. Have you got anything better, Sarah?
Struggling to imagine it being anything other than the typewriter, but I think when we get down to it, there'll be something fabulous made out of this.
You should talk to Suzanne. So, at the end of a long day, Sarah has her items. Anthony will spruce up the Victorian chair. Emma will work her maker magic on the retro chairs. And Sarah will think of something to do with the typewriter, we hope.
Well, that was close. It looked like nothing great was going to turn up, but actually, I found some absolute crackers.
Manchester, once the industrial metropolis of the north, now a mecca of music, art and imagination. Sarah's brought along the old Victorian chair, although she's wheeling it about like the last trolley in the supermarket. Perhaps upholsterer Anthony can give it some of that Manchester swagger.
Sarah's on her way, and to be honest, I really don't mind what she brings anymore because she brings such a different range of everything. I'm quite open-minded on what her suggestion is, and we'll see where it goes with this one. It's going to be quite interesting.
Well, you haven't seen the state of it yet.
The wheels are coming off already, but this chair has potential, so I brought it to Manchester and to Anthony to take a look at it. You better not look too closely. So,
I think it might have a gammy leg.
It's not only the legs that are gammy. There's a lot of, I don't know, product on it.
Pigeon product.
Possibly.
Possible pigeon product. How very TV-friendly of you both.
It has some potential, don't you think?
Slim at this stage, to be honest. Slim potential.
I have got some ideas about it, though.
Good.
I like the little acorn details, and I was thinking, how about we make some beautiful botanical-inspired chair? Perhaps some funky print on it, maybe overstuffing the arms and getting rid of everything but the acorn, something like that?
I like the idea of, botanical. I think if we were to try and strip back or restore the wood, we'd be forever, and it would just blow the budget, and we would never regain that. So, where do we go?
Well, I know. Let's flock it.
Yes! Let's flock it.
Flock it?
If we're still on the botanical, maybe some, acid green flocking.
Ah, flocking. I'm with you now.
Like the flocking idea.
Flocking is the process of sticking thousands of tiny fibre particles onto a surface.
Have you ever flocked before?
Which creates a fuzzy, veloury texture.
You're going to flock the frame. Self-flocked.
Please stop saying flock.
Why don't I leave it with you?
After all that, I think the plan is that Anthony is going to attempt the flocking himself and add botanical-themed fabric to tie it all together. Sounds expensive.
OK, money?
Around the 500 quid mark, to be honest.
Any chance you can do 450?
475, we got a sell to deal.
Oh, go on then. See you soon.
We're going to try and flock it ourselves, hopefully. We can do it, it'll look good, but yeah, another string to the bow.
Well, that sounds exciting, doesn't it? I'm a bit anxious. It's a lot of money. I'm just hoping Anthony's a natural flocker, because that chair is going to have to look a mint if it's going to turn a profit.
Anthony has £475 to update the chair. He can certainly talk the talk, but can he flock the flock? Well, thank goodness that's over. I'm really looking forward to not saying flock for a while. Oh, look, a collection of seagulls. Sarah's in Brighton with the pair of retro-looking chairs, hoping that wallpapering Wonder Woman Emma can slap on some style.
Sarah's on her way. I'm looking forward to seeing her, seeing what she brings me. She always stretches me a little bit creatively.
It's just as well you have Badger on hand for support. At ease, Badger.
Well, I brought my 2 tired chairs to Brighton to see the papering princess. I'm hoping Emma is going to work her magic on them, and they'll be fantastic.
Wallpapered chairs? Now I've heard everything.
Hi, Emma.
Hello, Sarah.
How are you doing? How are you? Nice to see you.
I'm well, thank you.
Couple of tired old chairs. Do you think they're up your street? Do you want to have a look at them?
They're a bit tired with this fabric and what have you, but they're actually in really good nick.
They are ugly pretty, I think, but they could have a really fresh style, so I think you're the ideal woman.
They could have some wallpaper on them, can't they?
Perfect, I think wallpaper.
Front, back, legs, everything, not the seat pads. That wouldn't work.
So would you really do the legs?
Yeah, when I quite like these days going as far as I can with the wallpaper. Can sometimes look a little bit like I've really wrapped a present up very well.
Well, I don't know what you two are laughing at. Who wants a chair that looks like it has to be unwrapped?
That sounds lovely, but I think the paper choice is going to be key, isn't it? Because anything too chintzy is not going to suit these.
I think shimmery, a glimmery, right on trend.
Just go for whatever is naturally looking good. Pair of chairs, a total wallpapering. How much is that going to cost?
I'll do both of them with the materials for 100, and you should be able, because they should look, you'll never find another pair like them.
I don't doubt that for a second, Emma.
If you can do it for that, I'm really happy, so just go for it. Thanks ever so much. Enjoy them.
Yeah,
Bye.
bye-bye. I'm going to really enjoy doing these. I don't know if I'll mirror them, do them as an identical pair yet, but they'll be nice and shimmery, fresh.
Well, that's a great price, and with Emma's big ideas, I reckon those chairs have got a fighting chance.
Emma has £100 to gift wrap the chairs. Let's hope Christmas comes early and it's not a massive turkey. With our makers off and wrapping in Sussex. Sarah is back home and ready to start on the novel she's always wanted to write, about a brave dog called Bramble who lies about in bed all day. Or maybe not.
Well, I love this old typewriter, but its typing days are definitely over. It's seized, and that is not something you want to associate with a typewriter. It's got some lovely details. The letters on here and the typography is so nostalgic. So I reckon there's heaps of things to be done with this.
With no plan in place, Sarah begins to dismantle the typewriter in the hope of finding some inspiration.
Whoever invented this was really clever. It's got hundreds of bits on it.
This typewriter was made by the Underwood Typewriter Company. They produced what is considered to be the first widely successful modern typewriter.
I will not be putting this back together.
In its heyday, it was the largest typewriter manufacturer in the world, and by 1939 had produced over 5 million machines.
Well, I think those little keys are going to make fantastic cufflinks. They've got letters on, they can be personalised. They've got to have some appeal.
Cufflinks. Sounds classy, but Sarah's not finished there.
Well, I'm just trying to reclaim all the little bits with the letters on that actually hit the paper. Quite tough, but definitely worth retrieving if possible, because they're really sweet. That one's an ampersand. If I personalise them, they definitely get a chance of selling.
With a full set of keys and type hammers, Sarah puts the body of the typewriter to one side to give the rest a good old scrub.
Bramble's toothbrush.
Don't worry, Bramble. I'm sure she means your old toothbrush.
Well, with a little bit of elbow grease, these will come up really well. I love the way they look.
The cufflinks are coming along, but what does Sarah have in mind for those letter blocks?
These are so fiddly to work with, but I hope they're going to be worth it. So I'm going to solder a little hook on the top of each one and make them into tiny necklaces. So either somebody could write something with them, or you could just maybe have an initial.
Cufflinks and necklaces from typewriter parts. That is smart.
Soldering time. Not the best at it, but it's reasonably straightforward. Just have to remember that everything gets really hot. So I'm just going to attach a ring to the top.
Soldering is the process of joining two metals together with a filler metal. In this case, Sarah is melting some solder wire to join the hooks to the blocks.
Perfect. One down. 55 to go.
Solder on then. So far, Sarah has spent £7.99 on parts to make her jewellery. But with lots of work still to do, costs could still go up. Back in Manchester, and it's flocking time. Well, nearly flocking time. Anthony needs to strip the chair first, and he's discovered that he's not the first person to have worked on it.
I'm seeing all the hallmarks, a bit of a DIY job. This bit cut around here is completely wrong, but especially this. Any upholstery with any credentials would definitely not put any wood on the bottom here. It's a quick way of shoring the whole frame up, so I'm worried that if we take this off, the whole chair is going to become wobbly. So there's only one way to find out, and that's start stripping.
A frame that's going to fall to pieces. Great start. Anthony begins to remove the fabric and padding so that he can get a good look at the hard-boiled base, which may or may not be holding the whole thing together.
Hopefully, when I knock this off, it's not going to find a wobbly frame underneath it.
Hard-boiled does not make for the comfiest of chairs. Nowadays, elasticated webbing is used as base support as it's strong and, more importantly, flexible. So, Anthony, the hardboard is off. Is it holding together?
To be honest, the frame is in not bad condition.
Thank goodness for that. Next, Anthony is removing the fabric backing and armrests.
So now we've got the fabric off, it's a case of making sure we've got all the tacks and the nails out, and then we can actually clean the frame, ready for the good stuff to begin.
And by good stuff, I take it you mean time for the flocking. I can hardly wait. As Anthony struggles with his chair, in Brighton, Emma is hoping to have better luck wallpapering her pair.
I do like doing a chair. I've usually got a chair or two on the go, and a pair is nice to have, so I'm going to really enjoy doing these.
What's the first step, Emma?
Yeah, take them apart. Get to know them before we put them back together. We will rebuild you.
With only a couple of screws holding the backs to the bases, Emma can easily remove... Oh, are you all right, Emma?
Reminds me of when the dentist was getting my wisdom teeth out. He put his foot up on a chair to get the leverage. Oh, it was horrific. Ah, yeah, they put a tack in it. They put a pin in it there.
With the chair deconstructed, Emma is sanding down the frames.
Usually I'll be out here in my bikini, and that's come rain or shine as well.
Well, you've got to be comfortable while you work. Next, Emma applies filler to the chipped back so the wallpaper will have a smooth surface to paste onto. And talking of wallpaper...
We're not going to use wallpaper. In fact, we're not going to use any wallpaper at all. Surprise! We are going to use a tablecloth.
A tablecloth?
Love this. Isn't it lovely? This is basically cotton with a coating on it that's wipeable.
And I thought wallpapering was pretty out there. The good news is, it's a very pretty tablecloth.
I want as much of the design patterning as possible. I want it centralised.
It's a print of a classic design by William Morris, the leading light of the arts and crafts movement.
That's PVA, that's wallpaper paste.
Emma is treating the tablecloth as she would wallpaper, first applying wallpaper paste to the fabric.
I want it to soak into the cotton.
And PVA glue to the chair back.
Feels like it's going on nicer than wallpaper. Oh, this might be my new go-to. And I think I want these birds' beaks up as high as they can go.
Once centred, Emma cuts through the hole in the chair back to release tension before leaving it to dry.
So I'm really pleased that I changed my mind. I'm pleased with the way these are looking. Can't wait to see the pair completed, and I hope that Sarah likes them.
With such a drastic change in material, let's hope so. Back in Manchester, Anthony is well on his way with the Victorian chair. It must be time for the flocking now. Or is it?
So for what is quite a simple upholstery job, it's been one of the toughest decisions to make to know what to do with it. As you can see, I've currently done nothing with the woodwork. I've made a start on upholstering it. We're going to go slightly unorthodox. We're going to put the fabric on first, and we're going to see what it looks like, and then hopefully the chair will speak to me.
Oi, Anthony, it's the chair here. Where's the flocking?
Hopefully, it'll say, use this, and then it will just look amazing.
But before Anthony puts on his fabric, there's a few things he wants to take off.
As you can see, I've got 3 casters, one of them is missing, so it's time for them to go.
Taking an angle grinder to 3 small casters may seem over the top, but it does produce pretty sparks. How is Sarah going to wheel it home now?
I don't need that anymore. That's a lot easier.
Now it's decision time. Anthony needs to get the fabric out and decide what to do with the frame.
This is what I meant about getting the fabric in place before we started the wood, because now we can, the mind starts rolling, going, should we pick up these colours? Should we do it with this colour? Should we use this colour down here? Now the energy is starting to rise and, yeah, fully inspired and ready to get cracking.
That is some pretty funky fabric. But Sarah isn't going to be happy until the whole thing looks good. Flock, stock and barrel. While it's all go for our artisans, Sarah's putting the finishing touches to her typewriter bits and pieces.
Well, a lot of hard work has gone into making all of these pieces. Let's hope it pays off.
When Sarah saved the typewriter, the old machine's glory days were well and truly behind it. But with a bit of imagination, it's back in action. Sarah has fashioned the keys into classy cufflinks. Using metal putty, she has painstakingly secured each character onto ready-made cufflink backs that she bought online. The letter blocks have been beautifully gold-plated, and the soldered hooks mean they're ready to attach to any chain. It's a shiny, stylish, and seriously inventive way to reuse the old typewriter.
Well, after all that hard labour, the results are surprisingly delicate. These tiny little pendants with their lovely gold plating look really shiny. And altogether, there's so much personalisation available here for gifting. I think I've created something that's delicate, that's saleable, and that's quite original.
And to think these typewriter parts were almost put in the skip.
Have you got anything good you're throwing away? Just an old typewriter.
No longer working and taking up space in the garage, it had been passed down through Suzanne's family, and she was happy for Sarah to take it on.
In my mind, I always imagined perhaps it could be used as some kind of base for a table lamp or something like that.
Well, not quite. Sarah got straight to work trying to find a buyer for the jewellery. And it wasn't long before Jo snapped up the gold-plated letter block charms for her gift shop in Manchester.
I absolutely love them. They're really unique and they go really well with the vintage typewriter prints that I'm selling at the moment.
But did Sarah have any luck with the cufflinks? She's in Godalming in Surrey to show Suzanne the transformation and hand over the profit.
Hi there. Hello, Suzanne.
Sarah.
How
Nice to
are
see you.
Very nice to see you too. Well, I was so pleased to see you the first time we met at the recycling centre with that lovely old typewriter. It was a very challenging project to start with because it was so well made.
Yes.
It was very difficult to take apart and do anything with.
Yeah.
So I ended up attacking it with hammers
Oh,
and
okay.
all sorts of things. To make these, your typewriter now looks like this, reimagined as cufflinks.
Oh, what a wonderful idea.
I took off all of the tabs, all of those bits on it where you had learnt to type, and also took off the hammers and had the little bits on the end plated to make charms for
That's
necklaces.
absolutely fantastic. I wouldn't have dreamt you could do anything like that with a typewriter. That's amazing.
Yes, so do you think your aunt would ever imagined her typewriter would end up like that?
She'd be over the moon. She'd be just pleased that it's still in existence, so that's amazing.
Well, it's definitely in existence. In fact, it's going places. It's going to be going to weddings and parties and to all sorts of occasions because those cufflinks and the necklaces have sold. I've got some profit here for you. I have got £472 and a penny here.
Goodness, that's amazing. Well, I'm over the moon. I didn't dream it would ever come to anything like that. Oh, crikey.
A bit of a surprise there.
Definitely.
But is there something that you need to spend money on at the moment?
Well, yes, I'm in the middle of a major DIY reconstruction in here, so, yeah, anything to go towards that is brilliant.
Well, there's a bit there, and I hope that you enjoy that project, because I certainly enjoyed this one.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Absolute pleasure.
Lovely to
Thank
see
you. And you. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Sarah spent £62.99 creating the jewellery. The cufflinks all sold to private buyers, and along with the charms, they made a total of £535, giving Suzanne £472.01 to help with the DIY. Sarah has proved she can turn cast-offs into cash. Now she's back in Manchester, expecting to see a flurry of fantastic flocking from Anthony. But what are the chances he actually did it? Anthony?
So Sarah's on her way. I think she'll love it, but it's not quite what we discussed.
Well, blow me down.
It was a case of what could we bring to the party, and we just invited everything.
Well, I left Anthony with a massive challenge because that chair was tip-bound for all sorts of reasons, and I just can't wait to see what he's done with it. Let's hope he's pulled it off.
When Sarah dropped off the old armchair, it was dated, dirty, and no one would have dared to sit on it. But now... it is truly fit for a king. Anthony has created a radical and regal botanical throne, replacing the flocking idea with distressed gold leaf. The chair has been expertly upholstered with green fabric, which meets all UK fire safety standards. Whoever sits on that should feel like a king, a veritable VIP. But did Sarah have her heart set on the flocking?
Anthony?
Hello.
Oh, my goodness me. That is...
Are you well?
Oh, Anthony, that is fantastic. What a transformation. Isn't it amazing?
A little bit different to what we agreed, but...
So, original plan was to have a go at flocking. How did you end up with this?
Well, you brought the chair to the party. We invited a few other guests, but forgot to invite the flocking.
OK.
Then we thought gold leaf, and I was like, oh, could work, could work. But the first thing we found was the fabric. I seen this, and I was like, wow.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. It's got all the right things going on. It's got botanical influences. It's got that nice dark side.
I remember having a chat about the botanical, so I wasn't too far off with what we agreed.
I don't care what we agreed.
Just a bit of a twist.
Whatever you've done to this is the right thing to do. Was it a lot of work, though? Because I think budget on it was $475. Is that where it's ended up?
We're still on budget, but it looks so much more.
I agree with you. I'm blown away. It's one of my favourite things I've ever seen you make. I think it is beautiful. Absolutely stunning.
Tick. Tick is right, Anthony. And give yourself a gold star for staying on budget.
Roll on budget. Tick, 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 tick. Happy days.
Well, the king is back. That chair is now an absolute throne. I can't imagine anything nicer having been done to it. That is a triumph.
It was a triumph that could so nearly have been a tragedy if the chair had been dumped.
Good morning.
Hi there. Is that yours?
Yeah, well, throwing it out.
The chair belonged to Bryn's late mother-in-law, and he was delighted that Sarah wanted to give it a new lease of life.
You can see the frame's all nice. I'm assuming she'll upholster it, so really interested to see what it comes out as.
Bryn was spot on about the upholstery, but even he couldn't have guessed that it would get the royal treatment. Sarah put the throne up for sale, and it was snapped up by an interior shop in Liverpool. And owner Elaine was royally chuffed.
Absolutely thrilled. It's beautiful. The colour is so rich, and the distressed look of the gold is beautiful, stunning.
Sarah's in Farnham in Surrey to show Bryn the regal renovation and to hand over some cash.
Hello.
Hi, Bryn. Nice to see you again.
Yeah, nice to see you.
How are you doing?
Yeah, good, thanks. Yeah,
When I first met you, you were looking like you were at the end of a massive job. Are you tidying out your mother-in-law's old house, is that right?
Yeah, quite a large house, yeah.
It's always exciting for me when a van turns up at the tip packed with stuff, and your armchair really caught my attention. Do you have any thoughts about how we might update it? Or...
No, I've been really intrigued to see what you've done with it.
I took it to Manchester to an upholsterer who's up there. So I've got pictures to show you of what he did with it.
OK.
He's called Anthony, and he made your chair look like that.
Wow, that's quite amazing.
He took all the beautiful details that it has and gilded the wood and put a fantastic new modern fabric on it.
It's quite different, isn't it?
I sense maybe not particularly your cup of tea.
Yeah, I don't know whether I'd necessarily have it in my house, but it's great, yeah.
And it's actually sold to an interior designer in Liverpool.
Oh, wow.
And I have profit from the sale. I've got £150 here for your chair.
Pretty good. Well, thank you very much.
That's an absolute pleasure. So, have you got any ideas what you might do with something like that?
Yeah, so, as I said, it was my mother-in-law's. She's got a brother and sister, so we'd probably take all of them out for dinner or something like that.
Have a fantastic time. Lovely to catch up.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Anthony came in on budget at £475. The chair sold for an impressive £625, leaving Bryn with 150 quid to treat the family. Sarah's back in Brighton to see how Emma has got on with the 2 ply-back chairs.
I hope Sarah likes the chairs. I think they're quite good fun. Sarah will see red, but hopefully in a good way.
Well, I left Emma with a pair of chairs which could probably at best be described as ugly, but she's had some big ideas for them. Let's go and find out if she's pulled it off.
Before, the chairs were battered, chipped, and had lost their mojo. But now... they have been transformed by a tablecloth and a lot of talent. The classic William Morris print now covers the backs, seats, and struts of the frame. And the chairs meet all UK fire safety standards. Emma has sanded the cloth at the edges so it blends seamlessly with the wood. Topped off with bold yellow legs, Sarah will certainly not be expecting this.
Emma?
Hello, Sarah.
Hello. Emma!
A pair of chairs.
Emma, aren't they amazing?
Do you think they're amazing? I'm so glad you think so. They're quite good fun, aren't they?
They look really good. You've really pulled them together. I'm amazed that they look so sharp.
I just changed the colour last night.
You did?
Yeah.
You're a nightmare.
I know. What was I thinking? And I've done a little bit of extra here and here. And then we've got a cheeky little bit at the back.
Lovely.
Inside there. So, well, I wouldn't usually mix mid-century modern with arts and crafts, but it's kind of worked.
I think it's massively working. I'm really pleased with them. I think you have done a fantastic job on those. Can I talk about money?
Yes.
So how did you get on with the price?
All in for the pair, £110.
Yeah, that's a good price, Emma.
Yeah.
I think that you have turned a sow's ear into a silk purse, so I'm delighted. Brilliant. Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome.
What a pair of beauties. Good job, Emma.
Well, that wasn't what I was expecting in the best possible way. Emma's nailed that. There must be a profit in those chairs.
When Sarah met Lorraine at the dump, she pounced on her chairs.
Hello. Hello. Pair of nice chairs. These yours?
They are indeed.
Lorraine was happy that Sarah spotted some potential.
I would imagine that she'll make them look as lovely as possible, and someone's going to get some use from them.
You were certainly right about that, Lorraine. And Sarah wasted no time in finding a buyer. Deborah from Retro Shop Tea and Roses in Bridge North loved the chairs.
I saw the chairs and I thought they were great because at the moment we've got a real William Morris and arts and crafts feel going on in the shop, and I thought they'd blend in perfectly.
Sarah's in Hazelmere in Surrey to catch up with Lorraine and hand over the profit.
Hi, Lorraine.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Nice to see you again.
And you?
I was so pleased the first time we met to see those chairs coming out of your boot, because you'd had them for quite a while, hadn't you?
That's right, they belong to my mother. They got them when they first moved into their house, a long time ago.
Any ideas what we might have done with them?
No, I mean, just put in another cover on the seat, but no.
Well, I'm really lucky I work with a lovely designer who's based in Brighton. He specialises in using wallpaper to update things. So I gave them to her, and I've got some pictures here to show you how they've ended up. This is what she's done with them.
Ooh.
Glasses on, close inspection. She has used a William Morris print to pattern the backs of them and found a lovely oilcloth to do the same on the seat and given them a complete new lease of life.
That's lovely with the birds.
What do you think of them?
I think they're fantastic, but they don't look like the chairs. They do and they don't. They look really good.
So they have gone off to a new home, and I've got some profit for you. So your chairs are delivering the £75 profit here for you.
My goodness, that is incredible. Thank you very much. We're coming up for the Poppy Appeal, and I would actually like to put it in, because normally I do a collection, and I'd like to put it in my tin, if I may.
Oh, lovely. Well, that's a great place to put that. It was all Emma's hard work. She did such a lovely job on them. The finish on them is amazing.
Will you thank her, please? And thank you, too. That's wonderful.
Well, it's an absolute pleasure. Thank you very much for letting us have your chairs.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Emma's costs came in at £110. Sarah sold the chairs for £185, giving Lorraine £75 to donate to the Poppy Appeal. Great result. Sarah saved 3 items from being thrown in the skip. Instead of being lost forever, they've all been given a new lease of life and a chance to be treasured again.
Well, I love nothing more than turning old into new and making a profit along the way. So that's 3 more items reimagined and off to new homes.
It's like waiting for the ships to come in, isn't it?
How do you make money for nothing?
You throwing this away as well?
The answer could be hiding in over 20 million tonnes of household waste thrown out by us every year.
This is nice though, isn't it?
That's why reclamation expert Jay Blades wants to get his hands on things before they hit the skip.
I've been a builder, I've been a philosophy student, and now I'm a furniture restorer. So I know more than most about transformation. I revamp the old into the new and then sell it on for a profit.
And with some of the country's elite designers and makers.
They do need a little bit of fixing.
Yeah.
A little bit of love.
He can transform his finds into desirable...
You've got to stop doing this to me.
Valuable...
Wow, this is amazing.
And hopefully saleable items.
You've done a brilliant job, mate. Brilliant job.
If Jay is successful, then he can hand the profits back to the very people who had no idea there was cash to be made from their trash.
I wasn't expecting that. No. Dear me.
At the Walsall Recycling Centre, it's a full-on trash-tossing frenzy. Jay's been given special permission to scour the recycling centre for 3 pieces of junk. But if they hit the skip, they're gone for good.
My job today is basically to save good quality rubbish from that guy over there. So it's a bit of a competition got going on here.
Jay's in it to win it in his battle with the crusher. But there's one thing we need to know. What exactly is this good quality rubbish he mentions?
When you say it out loud, it doesn't sound right, does it? Good quality rubbish.
You said it.
Yeah, that's what I want. I believe in it. Good quality rubbish.
Well, if Andrew has any of this top-notch trash, then Jay better be quick, because the claws of the crusher are eagerly awaiting its arrival.
Oh, wow. How you doing, mate? You all right?
All right.
You're throwing away a bit, aren't you?
Yeah, just a bit, pal.
Is it all right to come into your shop?
Yeah, come in. Have a nose.
God, blimey. Oh, that's an old bed, isn't it?
Yeah, old 50s bed, I would say.
The bed and other furniture belonged to Andrew's wife's auntie. He tried to give it away, but there were no takers, so it's ended up at the dump.
What's those, bedside cabinets?
Yeah, bedside cabinets, which can be thrown away anyway.
Right, let's get this up. God, that's a scratch, isn't it?
Is this the good quality rubbish or just the rubbish?
Whoa, now that's nice.
Great, it's the good stuff.
So what, you've tried to give them away and nobody wants it?
Tried to, yeah, advertise it, free of charge, nobody wants it no more.
Is all of this from the same house then?
This was from the same house, yeah. She was from about the 50s, 60s, I'd say.
All right, so can I take all 3 of these then? This one as well?
Yeah, take all 3 if you want to.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You haven't got another one of these? I know I'm pushing me luck, but it's worth a try.
No, I haven't.
Oh, right, OK.
Unfortunately, no.
All right, well, I'll take these 3, yeah?
OK.
All right,
no
cheers
problem.
for that.
What does Andrew think Jay will do with the 3 cabinets?
Oh, I reckon he'll paint them, make them look a bit rustic, style of painting and that.
The furniture Andrew couldn't give away, Jay snapped up to try and make some money from.
I know what you're thinking, why have I taken these? But bedside cabinets are very useful. And with the right touch, these could turn me a profit.
Let's meet the maker that Jay's hoping will turn these into money makers. Emma Walker is a self-taught furniture restyler. She restores items under the watchful eye of her pooch badger and revamps them with wallpaper and other materials to give them a bold new look.
I love using the wallpaper because it does transform a piece of furniture. It makes it sing, it breathes new life into it. Really, the furniture and the wallpaper need to be happy together, otherwise they don't go near each other.
Here's hoping Emma's restyling can turn these from trash into cash. It's a rip-roaring start. The cars are queuing up with boots full of potential loot, but Jay can't rest on glory's past.
No, there's nothing in there for me.
He needs to stay sharp, ready to pounce, like a junk ninja.
I feel like one of them, what's them birds called?
A pigeon?
A hawk.
Ah, sorry, hawk.
You know, you can just see your prey.
Will Rubbish Hawk Jay find anything to swoop down on in Ken's car?
How you doing, mate? You all right?
Well, right, Jay, you want a door?
Of course I want a door.
I've got a good door there.
Have you got a door in here?
I have got a good door, yeah.
You've got a good door, yeah? OK.
Gotta find an opening for it.
Oh, I like that. I like your style. Here we go. Oh, it's a long door, isn't it?
Well, it's, yeah, 6'6", something like that, yeah.
6'6"?
Yep.
I'm 6 foot, yeah, it is 6'6", because I'm 6'3". So what was it?
Well, it's a door for a pantry, as we call it, a pantry.
So what door's on there now, then?
Well, I've got a new door on there now, and it's like a storeroom now, not a pantry. Tin food, that sort of thing.
Yeah. So how long have you had this door?
Probably 30 years, yeah.
30 years?
Since we changed, we had an extension, actually.
It's still good, though, isn't it? There's nothing wrong with it.
Somebody find a use for it, yeah.
I think they will find a use for this. So, is it all right with you if I take this? Because I know you said, do I want a door,
If you can use the door, you can have it.
I can have
the
door?
It won't cost you nothing.
It won't cost me nothing?
No, not
You sure?
Yes.
That's cheap enough, isn't it? All right. Well, if I'm able to make it into something else, other than a door,
Yep.
is it all right to stay in contact with you and let you know what I've done?
Well, you can, yes, yeah.
Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine, yeah.
OK, this is all mine, then.
OK.
I'll see you later, yeah?
Yes.
You take care. Mind your head on that door.
Yeah.
All right?
I haven't finished yet, by the way.
All right.
As you may be aware, Jay's got a door. Is Ken surprised he wanted it?
Well, I am surprised, yes, because, you know, to me it's rubbish or, you know, it's surplus to what I'm doing, like. So what are you going to do with it, I don't know.
I don't think Jay knows either.
Ken's pantry door. I know. What am I like? But sometimes you come across an item that it's not obvious what you're going to turn it into. But with a little bit more thinking, I think I could come up with an idea for this one.
And Jay's got a great idea. Give it to someone else to work on. Bruce Forsyth and his magnificent beard hail from New Jersey in the US of A. His passion is wood in all its shapes and sizes.
My personality is reflected in my work by trying to do things unique and trying to have my work reflect that. I don't look what other people are making. I try to just do my own thing. I love working with salvage pieces. I think the transformation is the best part. To take something no one sees any value in, and you put value in it, and I love being a part of that.
You may have second thoughts about that once you see what Jay has in store for you. With 2 pieces of tip treasure saved, Jay needs to find his third and final item, a dump diamond that he himself can transform. Is Derek's trunk full of junk actually a boot full of loot?
Cardboard over there.
How you doing, mate? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm Jay. You all right?
Hi, Jay. I'm Derek.
Hi, Derek. So what's this?
It's a steamer trunk.
A steamer trunk?
It's a steamer trunk. You know, it's the sort they would have taken on the Titanic, except this is not from the Titanic.
This isn't from the Titanic, no. All right.
But
cool.
it's the type they would have used, about 100 years ago or something like that.
So it's not a suitcase?
No, it's not. It's it's a blooming great big thing. Look at that.
Oh wow.
I mean, you can get all sorts of stuff in there.
So is this yours then? You had this?
Actually, it's not mine. It belongs to a friend of mine who he moved house. He wanted somewhere to store it. He stored it with me.
Right.
I've had it for ages. I phoned him up and said, I've had it for too long. Can I get rid of it? And he said, I thought you'd already got rid of it. And
Right.
I said, no, I haven't. He said, well, no. He said, you can dump it. So this is how I'm here today.
To cut a very long story short, yes, it is his, kind of, and it could be this trunk's lucky day.
So how old do you think this is then?
I remember trunks like this back in the 1950s when I used to travel by train with my family. My dad was a railwayman.
Right.
And you'd see people with trunks like this on platforms, porters with their big trolleys with these on, you know, and that was like 60 years ago.
All right. Is it all right with you if I take this then?
You can take it away.
You sure?
It's all yours.
Thank you.
You can do wonders with it. Thank you so much.
All right, I'm going to be off then.
Lovely.
See you later.
Have fun.
I will do.
Is Derek happy Jay's taking away the trunk?
I'm absolutely intrigued. I love to see it nowadays when people can do creative things with old stuff like that. And if somebody out there can make something useful out of that they can sell on and do and what have you, make somebody happy, that's great by me.
It's worn and it's battered, but this has got history and character, which in my eyes means it's got potential. All I've got to do is get to work now.
It's been a grand day out at the dump for Jay. He saved 3 bedside cabinets for Emma, Bruce will transform the old slatted door, and Jay will try and make the steamer trunk into something saleable. He's defeated his old foe, the Crusher, this time.
Now that was fun. I've got my items. Now it's playtime. Let the transformations begin.
And where better to work, rest and play than Brighton? Jay has sent the cabinets to Emma to turn them from unwanted items into must-have furniture.
Right up my street, just the sort of thing that I would pick up. Legs on or off, that's no problem to get those back on. Wonder what Jay thinks I should do with them.
There's no need to wonder anymore. He's on the phone.
Hello, Jay.
Hello, Emma. How are we doing? You all right?
Yeah, I am. Are you?
Isn't that nice? They could chit-chat all day, these two, but we've no time for that.
So the idea that I had was basically to cover them over. We're doing it in your kind of style as well.
You know, I do like covering things over, but I'm looking at these bedsides and the legs, the struts or the frame and the legs look like really nice wood. I don't know what the wood is, I'll look it up, but so I think I might quite like to leave some wood, refinish the wood and do some, and stick something on somewhere, you know, for the few bits.
Okay, so all of that, how much is that going to cost me?
If we say a piece, 85 each, whatever that is times 3. Can't think on the phone.
All right, that sounds reasonable.
Allow me to be of assistance. It's £255.
If I could, I would shake your hand.
Yeah, we'll do a what you call virtual shake. We've shaken on it. I'll be experimenting a little as well, so it's all good. You know, I do like to do a little bit of experimenting and try some new things, so we'll see how it goes.
All right, you take care now.
From a cheery hello to a fond farewell, the deal is done.
Right, that was a really good phone call with Jay. I enjoyed that. Nice to hear his voice as well. And we've come up with a plan. I'm going to refinish the wood, be nice, and then put something different, possibly on the fronts, and can't wait to get started.
Jay has agreed a total budget of £255. Let's hope Emma's plans to experiment on the cabinet still result in a stylish revamp. Ah, Yorkshire, hills, dales and tasty batter-based puddings. You might not expect to find a hip young furniture designer from America's East Coast setting up shop here. But that's exactly what woodworker Bruce has done. Jay's bringing him the slatted door.
Jay's on his way. He's always got something exciting. He'll be here soon. Can't wait to see what he has for me.
You've got to admire the positive can-do attitude of our American cousins. Don't worry, we'll soon rid him of that.
Bruce, how we doing?
Jay, what do you have for me? Oh, man.
I've got a door, man.
Yeah, you do. That is a door.
And it's a nice door, that.
It's a beauty. Yeah, it's a beauty.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, real nice.
I bet you don't think that, do you?
No, I don't.
Well,
not at all.
I thought I might as well bring this down to you because you are the man that can turn anything wood into something.
I can do that.
So, I had a little idea, and my idea was basically to turn it into a nice little child's toy box. But that's probably a bit too simple for you.
I don't like that idea.
Oh, you don't like it?
No. I don't mean to be mean on you now, but yeah, I just don't like it. What I like is the louvers. I like this.
So you like the door?
No, I didn't say that. I said I like the louvers.
Oh, okay.
I said I like the louvers. I think the louvers are cool. I think what we need to do is take these and make a chair out of the two chairs, I think, out of this door. I think we could cut it here, cut it there.
Hold on, you just said 2 chairs out of the door?
Yeah, chairs. Yeah, chairs.
Really?
Yeah, I'm saying chairs, yeah.
Yeah, chairs. Let's do it. That was me trying a positive can-do attitude. Not a good fit. Bruce is your man for that, frankly.
All right, I'm with you on it. I believe you. When you say you're going to make chairs, I believe you. I can't see it myself, but I'm not the one that's going to have to do the work. So, what kind of budget am I going to have to leave with you?
300 quid.
Okay. I'm going to have to wish you luck. I can't see it. So 2 chairs, £300 for 2 chairs.
Yeah.
I'm going to run before you change your mind.
Right,
I'm gone. Bruce,
all right, see you.
Enjoy yourself.
All right, man.
Wow. Now, Bruce is a very talented guy, and I have every faith in him. But 2 chairs out of 1 door? Now that I've got to see.
Jay's away. He left me with this. It's going to be some challenges. I can't wait to get started, and boy, we're going to get this one done right.
Bruce has agreed a budget of £300 for 2 chairs. Not even this old door could rid Bruce of his enthusiasm. But we'll see what happens when he gets started. Jay has dropped off his dumped diamonds with his crafty types. Now he's in his Wolverhampton workshop ready to begin work on the old trunk.
Now this is a steamer trunk, and basically it's got loads of character and loads of history. And I'm not going to wipe that all out by turning it into something completely different. It's a bit shabby, and I don't really do shabby. I've got to make this super contemporary, super slick. So I'm going to do it a nice light white colour. And inside, I'm going to have to think about that one. I want to put fabric in there, but if the insides are not strong enough, then I'm going to have to reinforce it. So first things first is get stripping.
Modern luggage is commonly made from a polycarbonate material which acts as a hard shell, or there's the soft shell type, often made from nylon or canvas. This trunk is made from a composite wood material which simply wouldn't work for modern travel needs. So Jay is aiming to reposition this as a storage box.
Now I can see what I'm working with, and I think this is some plywood on the back. Should make it quite easy for me to line this with some fabric.
Jay wants to give this vintage trunk a little va-va-voom, and the interior fabric will be an important element. But he hasn't picked out a design yet, so he's turning his attention to painting the outside.
So I've got my trusty masking tape, and trying to find the end of these. You'd think it would be easy.
If Jay fails to find the end of the masking tape, this whole thing could end in disaster.
Got it. There we go.
Disaster averted. Jay is going to paint the trunk white, but he wants to have a hint of its history. So he's masking the areas he doesn't want to paint.
I always like to keep something of the original, and because this has got a bit of history, I think the dark wood is going to look beautiful against the white background. So the reason why I want to spray it white is because it's more appealing to everybody's house. This could fit into anybody's living room, child's playroom, and as it's used as storage, you want it to be universal.
It's a good idea to wear a mask when spraying paint, and with safety precautions in place, Jay is aiming to create a pristine white finish. You might have to rethink that idea.
Sometimes things don't work out, and this is one of those times. Now basically what I've done is I've sprayed it with a chalk-based paint, but what it's done is identified all the problems. So the white's supposed to hide it and make it look perfect and beautiful. And look at that. I got it wrong.
So far, he's only spent £3.75p on white paint. But this project's going to need a creative rethink. Back in Brighton, Emma is using an electric sander to remove the shiny varnish and dark stain from the cabinets. Current furniture fashion is for natural light-coloured wood, so her plan is to refinish them in the contemporary style.
I've moved on to hand sanding with very fine sandpaper to finish the wood nice and smoothly, no sanding marks showing. Give it a nice fine finish before I revive the wood with Wood Reviver.
Emma's keeping her little tricks of the trade top secret. I, however, am a blabbermouth. When she's finished sanding, she'll use linseed oil to give a nice, natural finish.
If I just put a wet sponge on that, so I can get an idea of what this might look like with a clear finish. Less orangey than I thought.
The original dark stain has penetrated deep into the wood. Emma can't sand it away without ruining the legs.
Not sure.
While Emma ponders how to overcome her design dilemma, she's decided to turn her attention to the cabinet fronts.
For the bedside tables, no wallpaper. I'm going to try something I haven't tried before, image transfer, and I've got a practice piece here. Underneath here is an image, and I've applied transfer gel and let it dry for overnight. And now I want to release the image. See what it looks like. Fingers crossed.
This gel is remarkable. It soaks into a print on paper and transfers the image onto another surface. It can be used on wood, plastic, fabric, or even glass. But it's a difficult technique to master.
Well, nothing much is happening so far.
Emma has wet the paper and is gently rubbing it away to avoid damaging the transferred image.
I've got to say I'm a little bit nervous about this because I have a vision of it being lovely. But I've never done it before, so I don't. But I'm quite excited, actually. I can see it revealing itself. This is quite a delicate operation. No, look, there. It hasn't worked there. Maybe I haven't put on enough gel. Often I don't do test pieces because I'm quite an impatient person. And for this, I really wanted to. Oh, can you see that? I can see it revealing itself. This might work.
Just be careful. You don't want to rub away any of the... Oh dear.
I've been heavy-handed and pulled off a whole lot here. So now I know what I have to be careful about. I think I haven't put on enough transfer gel. These experiments are supposed to be so you can find out as much as possible about what not to do. I am kind of determined to use this image transfer because if it works, I know that it's just going to look really quite lovely.
If is the key word here, I think. If it works. From southern style to northern soul. In Yorkshire, Bruce is transforming the slatted door into 2 chairs. An idea that left Jay bamboozled as to how Bruce would achieve it.
Okay, so now you can see a bit more of what I'm talking about. It's going to be a backrest, but you can see how it has a bit of spring in it, and I think that's going to be comfortable for the user in the chair.
User comfort is important, but so is confidence that any descending derriere will be well supported upon touchdown.
This is obviously not meant to be a seat, so we have to support it somehow. So my idea was to run a center spine up the seat to see if it could carry the weight. So I want it to flex a little bit, but not so much it cracks the wood. I'm going to check how strong this is by sitting on it.
Fingers crossed for a successful bottom onto slat interface. It seems to be strong enough, but is it comfy enough?
Yeah, it's not bad actually. It flexes a bit, but it's fine. It does what it should.
Bruce wants to combine comfort and functionality with eye-catching design. The door will form the seat and backrest, but Bruce will use other wood to make the frame.
Right now I'm just kind of playing with some of these design ideas and with where I want this front leg to hit, where I want this back to go, how I want this to angle, where I want the backrest, all the arms, stuff like that. It has to be comfortable because in the end of the day it is a chair, but it has to catch your eye, it has to be interesting to look at.
To connect the cut-up door bits with his frame, Bruce is using a traditional carpentry technique. He's working with a joint cutter to carve holes in the old door and new wood, into which little pieces of timber called biscuits are glued. These biscuits form a join between the 2 pieces. Can someone get me a custard cream?
So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wipe some of this glue off and then get this clamped up. Just going to wipe a little of the excess off so I can see what I'm doing here.
Clamping the biscuits in place is vital to ensure a strong bond. The glue will seep into the porous biscuit, which causes the biscuit to expand, creating a sturdy connection. Please stop making me say biscuit. Can someone get me a fig roll, please?
As you can see, it doesn't necessarily look like a door anymore.
It might not look like a door, but it certainly doesn't look like a chair yet. With the reinvigorating restylings well underway, Jay's steamer trunk to storage box transformation is nearing completion. It's caused greater than anticipated brow frownage for our upcycling junk genius.
This old trunk has definitely given me a run for my money. It hasn't been easy, but it is looking good.
Jay wanted to give this shabby trunk a chic makeover to create a cool and contemporary storage box. He's banished the fuddy-duddy browns with a bright and bold pattern. Jay lined the interior with a hard-wearing linen with a 70s psychedelic look. Jay originally wanted to achieve a pristine white finish, but discovered the chalk paint he was using highlighted the damage rather than hiding it. Instead, he settled on a matte dark grey. He left the wooden ridges on the trunk just as they were to keep a touch of its original character.
Originally, I wanted it to be white, but the white made it look even worse. The grey looks beautiful. It shows up the timber, the original timber, exactly the way I wanted it. And the bit that I like the most, which is the cherry on top of the cake, is the inside. Just adding that little bit of J touch is that. Now, to me, that's a winner.
Well, the proof will be in the profit. At the recycling centre, Derek was seconds away from slinging the trunk in the skip.
So what's this? It's a steamer trunk. I love to see it nowadays when people can do creative things with old stuff like that.
Well, here's hoping Derek approves of this makeover. Jay advertised the storage box for sale online, and it piqued the interest of vintage shop owner Diane. It was exactly what she'd been looking for.
I'm super pleased to get this trunk today. It goes perfectly with my vintage shop.
Now Jay is on his way to Derek's home in Walsall with a pocket full of profit and a story to tell about what has become of the steamer trunk.
How did that? Hello, Jay. Nice to see you.
Yeah, very good. How you been?
I've been good, yeah. Yes, I've sort of been keeping myself busy. And,
As you do.
As you do.
So do you remember the steamer trunk that you brought down to the recycling centre?
Oh, gosh, yes.
Well, it was something I took on.
Yeah.
And what I wanted to do was just keep the character and keep it as some form of storage.
OK.
And what I'd done with it was...
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
You like that, yeah?
Yeah, oh, I love that. I mean, that is... Now then, you'll pardon me saying, but that to me, psychedelia, that is, what it's all about. Oh, I love the pattern.
Yeah, the fabric is delightful.
I love the colours as well because they're so bright and vibrant and they sort of jump out at you.
Yeah. So you approve then?
I love it. I really do. And I'm all for recycling. I'm all for sort of making something out of something else, and sort of moving it on rather than sort of just dumping it.
Yeah, exactly.
Simple as that.
And I did manage to move it on, and I've sold it, and I have for you a grand total of £80.
Wow, that is most unexpected,
right?
And absolutely fantastic.
What are you going to do with the money then?
Right, this money is going to go to the Royal British Legion Poppy Appeal.
Brilliant. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. That's absolutely amazing. That's made my day.
Oh, brilliant.
Thank you.
You take care now.
You too, as well.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Jay spent £15 creating the storage box. He sold it for £95, earning a profit of 80 quid, which Derek is donating to charity. Emma has tried out some new techniques on the cabinets, and she's feeling a tad apprehensive about Jay's imminent arrival.
Fingers crossed he likes them. It's always a little bit jittery. I've really enjoyed working on them. One of them, the little bow front, I know what I'm doing there. The other one, I tried a few new things on that. So let's see what he thinks.
Jay chose Emma to revamp the cabinets, and he believed her daring design ideas would make them a surefire money maker. The little chest of drawers has been reinvigorated in Emma's signature style, using wallpaper to give it a bold new look. For the cabinets, Emma experimented with image transfer, using a print of a floral design from the 1800s by artist and designer William Morris. Emma had hoped to sand away the dark stain and give the wood a natural finish. But that proved impossible, so she hand-mixed a deep teal paint to add colour accents to the legs and sides. The chest of drawers was painted in a light stone colour to match the wallpaper and glazed to give it a shine. But will Jay love Emma's upcycling experimentation?
Emma, how are we doing?
Jay, how lovely to see you.
You good?
I want you to look at my...
Masterpieces. You got to get one of these. And I don't take my hat off for everybody.
How
no,
lovely.
Well done.
Oh,
no, these are
thank
brilliant.
you.
Absolutely brilliant. Cool, blimey. They are super nice. I love the way you've done this.
I had to.
You had to?
It was not my intention. I had to do that only yesterday because I refinished that wood, which is not something I usually spend so much time on.
Yeah.
And there were black bits that would never come out here. So when I put the oil on, it just brought out the black too much. So I thought I either have to paint all of them or... So I left some of the wood, and I think it has worked.
No, it looks amazing.
There's a little surprise inside.
What, there's more?
Just a little one, small.
All right.
Because they're small bedsides.
Okay.
Because there's a mirror images, so these are bedside tables. This will be on my side of the bed.
Yeah.
And it says, loving.
Oh, cool.
And this will be on your side of the bed.
Oh, and I'll be
it says
sleeping. That's cool.
And that's from a quote to do with William Morris, which I took this from.
Oh, so this is a William Morris print then?
Yeah, it's it's
beautiful.
Yeah, it's an image transfer that I've used transfer gel. It's the first time I've used it actually, and it was quite tricky. I had to hand paint some bits in, but that was quite nice because I'm a bit of a frustrated artist.
But your design is perfect. So I left you with £85 per unit, £255 budget for all three.
Yeah.
So how did we do?
We're going to stick at the 255.
So you came in on budget. These look amazing. I'm happy with that because I've got a bargain. Thank you.
You have got a bargain.
I've got a big bargain because these are beautiful. But thank you. I'm going to be off.
You're welcome. It's lovely to see you.
Likewise. See you later. Emma has done a blinding job on those three pieces. She could have got it so wrong, but she's definitely got it so right. Now, all I've got to do is put them out there and see if anybody else likes them.
At the recycling centre, Andrew was about to sling this lot in the skip.
Whoa.
They were the cabinets nobody wanted.
It's just old stuff which nobody doesn't want no more.
So what, you've tried to give them away and nobody wants
it? Tried to, yeah, advertise it, free of charge, nobody wants it no more.
Jay did, and he entrusted Emma to give them a desirable new look. Now Jay's at Andrew's home in the West Midlands to show him what has become of the cabinets. But has he sold them?
Hello.
How you doing, Andrew?
How
You all right?
doing? Fine yourself? How's things?
Not too bad. I'm busy, but good.
Good. Rather you than me.
Yeah. So, do you remember the cabinets that you brought down to the recycling centre?
Small.
Yeah.
The small one was there.
You bought three, so you had one. There was one that was matching, like two bedside cabinets.
Oh, right, yes.
And then one that was kind of like a chest of drawers.
Chest of drawers thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I do remember
So,
now, yeah. So.
Well, what I did is I took him down to Brighton, and there's a lady down there called Emma.
Oh, right, yeah.
And what she turned them into, which she didn't turn them into anything crazy, but she put her spin on them, and there they are.
Oh, wow.
They look
Them
cool,
all
eh?
wicked.
You like
That's
that?
proper cool.
So she's painted them, rubbed them all back, changed the handles
Changed
as
the
well.
handles, yeah. That's cool.
That is cool,
That
isn't it?
is cool. I never thought of that.
Please tell you, someone's bought them.
Really?
Yeah. And I have
No way.
a profit of £70 for you, sir.
Oh, right. £70?
Yeah.
Oh, bless.
So what are you going to do with that then?
I've got a grandson who's on the way in a couple of months' time and that. So I'll show Andy to him, but...
So he's getting a present and he don't even know it?
No, but he's going to have your name on it and the show's name on it inside the card.
Oh, bless you.
That's what I'm going to do. Thanks,
Andrew?
much appreciated. Thank you very much.
All right.
Brilliant, cheers.
Well, you take care then,
And
yeah?
yourself, yeah, watch what you're doing.
I
Be
will do.
safe.
All
Okay,
right, mate.
okay. Ta-ra.
Bye-bye.
Emma charged £255 to restyle the three cabinets. Jay sold them for a total of £325 to a retro and vintage boutique. leaving Andrew with £70 to give as a present to his soon-to-be-born grandson. Jay's eye for a dumped diamond has resulted in 2 success stories. Will Bruce's chairs make it 3 out of 3?
He brought me in that ugly door, and I have a huge, amazing surprise for him. I don't think he's ever gonna expect what I did with that door.
For this old door, Jay needed a craftsman with upcycling ingenuity and a flair for design. Bruce is the woodworker with the wow factor, all right. Using the door to create the seat and backrest, Bruce also designed an eye-catching angular frame. Made from offcuts of Iroko timber and African hardwood, the geometric design combines style with structural sturdiness. To seal the wood and enhance the grain, Bruce finished the chair with a clear oil-based varnish. His attention to even the smallest detail is evident in the contrasting light wood used to cover the screws. It's time to hear what the boss thinks of Bruce's handiwork.
Bruce, how we doing?
Jay, how you been, man?
No way.
Yeah.
Is this the chairs?
That's the chairs.
Well, you've blown me away, mate. These are amazing.
Thank you.
This is the doors that I dropped off.
Yeah, these are the doors, the center bits of the doors.
Not this bit here.
No. That's all brand new wood. That's Iroko.
But these are amazing. Unbelievable. You've just knocked it out of the park, haven't you?
Thank you.
You've totally smashed it. Well, looking at this, like the design on there is exactly the same design as the actual frame.
Well, it is, because I try to keep like with the angle of the louvers to kind of design the chair. So I used it to inspire the chair design. So that's why it's really angular. And that's why all the angles are kind of on the same pitch. So it was a bit of work, but in the end, it was worth it.
It's more than worth it, mate. It looks amazing. But then also you had to strengthen the seat as well.
Yeah, so there's a piece of wood running here to strengthen the seat.
Yeah.
So the louvers flex just a little bit.
Yeah.
And then they kind of stop flexing.
Yeah.
So when you sit down, they give a little, so it's comfortable.
In the style stakes, Bruce has turned up trumps. But how do they feel to sit on?
Yeah, that's comfy.
The seat's all right. The backrest is little.
This is cool. So I left you with a £300 budget.
Yeah.
How did you do?
We're on budget.
Yep. Thank you,
I
sir.
had the timber laying around.
Yeah.
It was fun to play with it.
This is just,
It was a neat project. I liked it.
You've given me 2 beautifully designed chairs from a door, which I still can't get my head around. But no, all I've got to do is sell them now. So thank you.
Thank you.
I'll get these picked up.
All right, I'll see you soon, man.
And I'll see you soon.
Take care.
Wow. Now this is what it's all about. A door made into 2 beautiful chairs. Now that is a winner, if ever I've seen one.
Ken was all set to sling his door in the skip, but Jay had other ideas.
Well, I am surprised, yes, because, you know, to me it's rubbish or, you know, it's surplus.
The door was surplus to requirements for Ken, but provided Bruce with inspiration and materials for 2 fantastic chairs. They were put up for sale online. It wasn't long before they were winging their way to the home of a private buyer. Jay is in Pelsall to catch up with Ken to show him what has become of his old slatted door and hand over the profit.
Good morning, Jay.
How you doing, Ken? You all right?
I'm okay, yes.
That's good.
Not too bad.
So do you remember the door you brought to the recycling centre?
I do, yes. And
What were they from?
It's from a little room where we called it a larder or a pantry, and those, you know.
But there was nothing wrong with the door, you just had it replaced.
The door was okay, but I wanted to match the other doors up. So.
All right, I'm with you. So it was an all right door, but it just didn't match the new
Match
decor.
the other ones, that's right.
All right.
That's right.
Well, I took your door to a guy called Bruce, and he's up in Leeds, and what he turned your door into... So here's your doors.
Oh, that's different, that is good, girl. I could never have done that.
No?
I used to do a few jobs, but now I couldn't have done that. Now it's nice, yeah.
Well, if you could come up with the imagination, because that is quite impressive.
That's right, yeah.
He said to me he was going to make some chairs out of your door, and I was like, really? But then, look, he's produced that. Well, I don't have them anymore, because somebody's bought them.
Have they?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I'm pleased to tell you, I've got some money for you. I've got £150 for your
Yeah,
dog.
that's good, that is, but...
So what are you going to do with that?
Well, what I do, donate to charity, cancer research.
Right.
Salvation Army.
Okay.
And the boat people, the lifeboat people, you know.
So for charities?
Every year, yes, it's a charity, yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
So I'll spread it out between those 3 charities then.
Oh, that'd be brilliant.
That's good, that is, isn't it?
Well, that's, yeah, 50 quid each then.
Yes, that's good, yeah.
Yeah?
Brilliant, really good.
Right.
Good day, yeah.
Right.
Yes, and thank you anyway. It's good, that is, you know, brilliant, really. What you can do with an old door.
Right.
Okay.
You take care now.
Yeah, okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Kenneth was impressed with that transformation, and rightfully so. From 1 door to 2 chairs and a wad of cash going to 3 charities? Come on, what could be better than that?
It cost a total of £300 to create 2 chairs from the old slatted door. Jay was able to sell them for £450, leaving Ken with a profit of £150 to split amongst 3 different charities. Jay saved 3 pieces of junk that were destined for landfill, but now each of them with hard graft and creative flair have been given a brand new lease of life.
It just goes to show that with a bit of imagination and a lot of hard work, even the most tired items can be transformed. Turn a profit and make some money for nothing. It's like waiting for the ships to come in, isn't it?
How do you make money for nothing?
You're throwing this away as well?
The answer could be hiding in over 20 million tonnes of household waste thrown out by us every year.
This is nice though, isn't it?
That's why reclamation expert Jay Blades wants to get his hands on things before they hit the skip.
I've been a builder, I've been a philosophy student, and now I'm a furniture restorer. So I know more than most about transformation. I revamp the old into the new and then sell it on for a profit.
And with some of the country's elite designers and makers.
They do need a little bit of fixing.
Yeah.
A little bit of love.
He can transform his finds into desirable.
Wow, this is amazing.
Valuable.
That's unbelievable.
That's your door.
And hopefully saleable items.
You've done a brilliant job, mate. Brilliant job.
If Jay is successful, then he can hand the profits back to the very people who had no idea there was cash to be made from their trash.
I wasn't expecting that. No. Dear me.
Welcome to Walsall Recycling Centre, a lively scene of hustling and bustling, where Jay is on a mission to turn your trash into hard cash.
Now look at this. It's super busy. I don't know why I'm talking to you guys. I need to get out there and find some gems.
But before you make a beeline for your local tip, take note. Jay's been given special permission.
Or anything, any junk.
To seek out 3 items that he can reclaim, revitalise and sell on for a profit.
What are you throwing away?
First to catch Jay's attention is David, with a piece of furniture on its last bobbing legs.
Now that looks nice. Hello. Oh, let me give you a hand.
Oh, cheers, thanks. Thanks very much.
How you doing? I'm Jay.
Hi, Jay. How you doing? Yeah, good.
So, obviously, you're throwing this away.
Correct, yeah.
And why?
Mum's moving with us to Somerset, so we decided to get rid of all the stuff in the house. That's about 50 years old, so...
So you remember this as a child, then?
50 years ago, I guess, yeah.
Right.
There's just only a certain amount of stuff we can keep, you see.
So Mum doesn't mind you throwing it away?
No, not at all, no. It's been stuck in the garage at the back for years, but good craftsmanship in those days, by the looks of it.
No, it was. And look, it's still solid. Obviously, you've got that split in there and that split, but that's not a problem at all, actually. I do like it a lot. Would you mind if I was to take this?
No, please help yourself.
And I'll keep you posted on what I've done with it.
Yeah,
Is that all right?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's diamond.
A jewel of a find indeed, Jay. So, David, any thoughts on what the future may hold for your mum's table?
Bit of modern chic? What do they call it these days? Distressed chic or something? I don't know. I'm sure he'll do a good job.
Well, thank you for your vote of confidence, but here's hoping it won't be too distressed.
Now, it's not every day you come across an oak table. Now, this table is lovely. The features on it are to die for, but it's got a naughty crack right down the middle there, and also on one of the drop leaves. But I'm a great believer in bringing things back to life, and I think I know someone who can help me out on this one.
And that's someone that Jay's invited to the table. Daniel Heath, the Renaissance man of rubbish. Daniel's passion is to take unused materials and make them sing.
There's a point in the creative process where you kind of have this eureka moment. It's a painful process of trying to extract an idea and put it into some visual that works. I like to think that the limits are only temporary for what we can do, and I get really excited by new opportunities that I haven't really even thought of until they come along.
Well, Daniel, if ever there was a table crying out for a new lease of life, it's this one. With one item safely tucked away, Jay's back on the lookout for enterprise number 2. And he's feeling pretty lucky today.
Just found a tub of money. That's a bit too easy, isn't it? Right, let's go and find some real items.
Good idea. Perhaps David can deliver with his trunk full of junk.
How are we doing, mate?
Yeah, not bad, not
All right.
bad. Yeah,
So
not
do you
good.
have the seats to go with them?
I do, but these weigh an absolute ton. They're soaked to the skin.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where they been outside?
Been in the garden for all summer, really.
Well, let me have a look at those chairs.
Yeah. Have a look at that. Yeah, they used to be 4, but the other 2 broke. But these.
The other 2 are broken?
Yeah, I chucked them away a long time ago. Yeah. Well, you like the look of them, then, do you?
I do like the look of them. You can tell that they've been outside because that's starting to lift.
Oh, yeah,
that's
they're
just
starting to
basically where the
expand,
glue
aren't
is.
they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
expanded.
Yeah.
But they're still solid. So
Yeah.
that's it's brilliant. Varnish has come off.
Yeah, well, I did try and break them up before I came out, and I couldn't break them, so I just chucked them in.
Well, that's a
like
good
that.
sign you couldn't break them. That's a really good sign. So how long have you had these chairs then? They haven't always been outside, have they?
God, no, they were in the house for many years. God, I've had them 20, 30 years, something like that. In fact, these came with my second wife.
And she doesn't mind getting rid of these?
She helped me load them, actually, so
Oh,
yeah,
she
yeah,
helped you load them?
Yeah.
So it's all right to take these?
Absolutely, yeah.
I'll stay in contact with you and let you know what I've done.
Yeah,
Is
that'd
that
be
all
great.
right?
Yeah, I'd be interested, yeah.
Diamond,
Okay.
sorry about the wet hand.
That's all right, not a problem. Yeah,
Right.
you're welcome.
I'll be back for those seats as well.
OK, yeah, I'll get those out for you.
Cheers.
Thank you, kind sir. But what do you think he'll do with them?
I'd like to see them back and functioning, to be honest. They only got rid of them because they didn't fit anymore, and we had a new table. Yeah, I'd like to think somebody can sit on them in the future, yeah.
So 4 would have been a lot better, but 2 is better than none at all. I think in the right hands, these are going to look amazing.
And Jay has 4 hands in mind that could be perfect. It can only be Katie and Richard. Husband and wife team Katie and Richard not only have love for one another, but also for creative reclamation. And they're sharing it with the world. Their passion is to take unused and unloved items and make them sing.
I do have a tendency to go quite crazy, and maybe a little bit crazier than you, that'd be fair to say, and you're good at reining me in.
Our skills are sort of complementary, I think,
Yeah.
as well, rather than overlap, so
Yeah.
we don't tread on each other's toes.
It's very egalitarian, as long as he does what I tell him to do. I think it's all right, isn't it? It works well, yeah.
She's in charge.
Well, someone will need to be for this challenge. That's 2 items gathered, tagged and loaded onto the Money for Nothing wagon. Now it's time for Jay to chase down his own pound-making project.
I did it all by myself.
And he's making himself useful along the way. Good man, Jay.
There we go.
Lift it high and dry.
All right.
One good deed deserves another. Could Lee's boot full of junk be music to Jay's ears?
No way. How we doing, mate?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Don't tell me you're throwing these away.
Yeah, I'm throwing these away.
Why?
It's been in the shed for too long now, so just going to get rid.
These are nice, solid items, these are. Did you used to be a DJ or something?
Yeah, about 9 years ago, and I just stopped.
What's in this one? Are you throwing that away as well?
Yeah, throwing that away. It's empty. It's just a flight case.
Flight case?
Yeah.
So what used to be in there, then?
Just turntables, a mixer, both sides.
So this is redundant. Oh, blimey, they're heavy, aren't they? So what music do you used to play then?
A bit of funky house, speed garage, a bit of everything, really.
You must miss it, though, eh?
I miss it, but it's having the time.
Yeah.
You grow up.
You grow up, yeah.
Work, get a job.
And why are they so heavy? Is it because of the speaker that's inside
I'd imagine so. There's a massive magnet in there anyway. So.
Oh, there's a magnet in there? All right. OK. So, if it's all right with you, can I take them, yeah?
Yeah, that's fine.
Sure?
Look, it's going in there anyway, so yeah.
All right. Well, I'll probably be able to turn these into something, and then I'll stay in contact with you and let you know what I've done, yeah?
Yeah, that's fine.
Good on you, man. But you've got to give me a hand with these, because these are too heavy, man. Blimey.
A little less complaining, please, Jay. A great find, though. What do you think's in store for them, Lee?
Be interesting to see what you can do with it. Can't see what you can do with it, but it'll be interesting.
So these are so cool. What we've got is a massive long flight case and 2 industrial speakers. Now, they are heavy, just take my word for that, but I'm really excited about these ones. I think I could turn this into something amazing.
That makes it 3 items banked. Daniel will take on the table. Katie and Richard have the chairs to transform. And Jay will work his magic on the old DJ kit.
Now that's it, done and dusted. Got 3 good items in the bag. Let the games begin.
Stratford, East London. This area has seen extensive transformation in recent years, which makes it the perfect spot for Daniel's workshop.
Hopefully he's going to like it, even though it's falling apart. But it's a heavy lump, so I need him to give me a hand. So there we are.
So,
it's all right, isn't it?
it's all right. It will be.
It will be, yeah. Let's get it in on the bench.
Yeah, let's have a proper look at it inside. Alrighty. Okay.
Can do something with this?
Yeah, just, well, we managed to get it in here without it falling to pieces.
Yeah, anything
so that's
more.
encouraging.
Well, this side looks like it's going to fall apart at any time.
Yeah. So it's the individual bits of timber that are just separating from each other, aren't they?
Yeah, that's all it is, really.
And they're not split. They're good bits of wood.
The idea that I was thinking of is just having one of your lovely prints on top. So you coming up, because when it is all glued together, you've got kind of like this beautiful oval shape, which would be quite nice, I think.
It's a nice...
Look at that. That's a big shape, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a nice surface area, for sure. Lovely. Yeah, OK.
But you've got to do the work, and then you've got to kind of fix it as well.
Yeah. I think I should probably think of them as 2 separate activities.
Right.
Sort it out first.
Yeah.
And then add something to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's loads of... You've done well, because there's...
Oh, you like it?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
There's flat surface area.
Yeah, there is.
That's...
And there's lots of it as well.
Yeah.
Excellent. Daniel likes the table, but will Jay like the budget?
If I can have 400, then I know that I can do the work on it properly.
Yeah.
And get it really, really beautifully put back together.
Yeah.
Then with a real signature print on the top. and do something special with the underneath as well.
So basically, what you're saying to me is you're going to fix it, you're going to make it look cool, and you're going to make my job selling it easier for £400.
Yeah, I think so.
Stick it there, mate. I'm going to get in there quick.
Absolutely, Jay. You know a good deal when you hear one.
Jay's left me quite a good project, I think, because it's made of really good material, but I'm yet to discover to what extent, you know, it's wonky and it's fallen to pieces, basically.
Now, Daniel seemed really pleased to take on that old rickety table. Now, for £400, he's going to turn it into something amazing. I just can't wait to see the results.
Daniel has agreed a budget of £400 to transform the table. Jay is leaving him to decide on the vital print design which could make or break this project. The charming county of Monmouthshire in South Wales. The ideal setting for husband and wife team Richard and Katie to lose themselves in the art of reclamation.
I'd really like for him to just bring something that's just totally overlooked, really dilapidated and a bit sad and just needs a bit of love.
Yeah, something that's a bit sad and lonely, lived a long life, but is now on its way down, and we can give it a lift, rejuvenate it.
Forget about the chairs. I'll be right over.
I'm in sunny old South Wales, and I've come to see Katie and Richard. And I've brought them along these lovely teak chairs. Now, they need a bit of fixing. I'm sure they can handle that. Let's go and see them. How are we doing, guys?
All right. How are you doing?
Hi. Oh.
Wow, look at these.
Got something for you.
Okay.
Excellent.
Do you want to grab
Exciting.
one?
Cool.
Oh.
Let's have a look.
Nice.
How you doing?
All right. Hi, Jay. How you doing?
I'm very good, actually.
Good.
That one goes up there. How you
All
doing,
right,
sir?
mate. Yeah, very well. Good to see you.
Interesting.
They are interesting.
Yeah.
And I thought they'd be right up your street, to tell you the truth. They do need a little bit of fixing.
Yeah.
A little bit of love.
Yeah, just a little bit. Well, cosmetically, they look a bit tired.
They are a bit tired.
But they're still a form of a chair, which is a good start, isn't it?
Yeah, lots of potential there, I think. Lots of potential.
Some lovely shape as well. I like this. This is really interesting detail.
So what I was thinking, that you guys could just cover these over and, spruce them up a bit. But obviously, I'm here, so it's your ideas, really.
Strip them back first,
Yeah.
I think, sand them down.
Right.
See what's going on underneath.
Yeah.
And then...
And
what do you think?
reseated, I think. Obviously, new fabric, but it might be nice to really get them a little bit more padded as well, make them super comfy. And this might be beech, I think. It looks like a...
No, I think this is teak.
Oh, is it
I think we've got
teak?
teak here. Yeah.
Oh,
Which is nice.
Really nice.
Yeah.
So, it brings me down to budget. How much are we talking?
What do you think?
Well, I think we can probably do the pair for 150.
Cool.
Yeah?
150. So that's fixing them, making them structurally sound, as you said, Richard.
Yeah.
And then new padding on the top,
Yeah.
fabric, and obviously all these scratches and all that. It's going to look a bit better than it is now.
Absolutely, yeah. We'll sand them down and put a little bit of
And
treatment
then maybe
on the wood.
and a little bit of paint here and there to pick out the colours of whatever material we use.
That's what I like to wear.
Are we talking your language?
You like a bit of colour?
I love a bit of colour. Not a lot, I love colour. So 150, we've got a deal.
OK, lovely.
All right.
Nice
Thank
one.
you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
All right, enjoy.
Cheers.
Have fun.
Thank you.
See you later.
Bye.
Deal done. Happy, guys?
We asked for something that was a bit sad and in need
Yeah.
of repair, and that's what we've got. But I'm really chuffed. You chuffed?
Me too. There's a lot we can do with them. Be nice to get stuck in.
Well then, we won't hold you back any longer.
I'm well chuffed that I brought those two chairs down to Katie and Richard. Now, they mentioned a bit of colour, and you know that's right up my street. I just can't wait to see what they do with them.
Katie and Richard's transformation budget is £150. It sounds like they've got what they wanted, but perhaps they should be careful what they wish for. Wonderful Wolverhampton, the creative hub that Jay calls home. The man himself is at his workshop and is raring to get started on the old discarded DJ gear.
It's a nice little DJ set, this is, but its partying days are well and truly over. What I'm intending on doing to this is turn it into a luxurious dressing table. Now, when I open this up, Basically, this tells me it's a dressing table because you've got compartments here and storage, storage, storage. On the back there, it's just going to have one long mirror and with some lights, simple. Add the legs on, give it a height. Then for the speakers down below, I'm going to turn those into bedside cabinets. So you'll have a whole bedroom suite set. That's cool, isn't it?
Too cool for school, Jay, or even the bedroom.
First things first, what I have to do is clean this and just get rid of all the stuff I don't want in here and tackling the outside as well. Because what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to give it a uniformed colour, but really make a feature of these corners.
That's the exterior prepared. What's next?
So what I'm going to do now is start to rip out some of this foam and basically give me a chance to actually get in there and get all this dust and sand it a bit better. So that's both of them rubbed down, ready for the primer. So the mirror part and also the dressing table. But before I do all of that, I'm going to measure out for a lid base. And what I mean is this kind of bit of lid, and it's going to cover up all of the stuff that you've got inside there. So you don't really want it to be on display, you know, all your messy stuff. Have a hole in there, put your finger in, lift up the lid, and there you go. Measure twice and cut once. So just measuring up again, make sure I've got it perfect.
Good man. We like a bit of perfection around here.
So I've got a number of these that I want to cut, and what I brought out is the big boy saw to just save on the arms.
And speaking of which, a gentle reminder to save other parts of the body by wearing a dust mask and eye protection.
So I've got all the sides cut, and now just slotting them in place, because this will be a perfect base for the actual lid on top. And it just makes it look a lot more neater. And then obviously, once I've got a bit of paint on there, that's the same colour as the inside, then should all go according to plan.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda, Jay. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But I have to admire your optimism.
So now I've taken the sides out, you can see the compartments working really well. Just need a splash of colour, lids, legs, back, mirror, lights. God blimey, there's a lot to do, isn't there?
There certainly is. You'd better get those sleeves rolled up. And with £26 and 50p spent so far and a lot of work still to be done, you may be running the risk of having to give yourself a bit of a dressing down. Over in East London, Daniel is about to get cracking on the oak table. What's the plan?
I just basically need to fix it, shore it up, and then I can start to do some really interesting things with it as well.
First things first, the tabletop needs to come off so it can be repaired.
So what I'm going to do now is get the middle pieces together and mark out where I'm going to drill and put the dowels in. I'm going to use a wooden dowel.
Wooden dowel pins are used to reinforce joints and support shelves.
But first of all, I've got to mark where I'm actually going to put the dowels in. So I've got this tool, which is basically a guide for doing my dowels. So it will just make sure that the dowels are in the same height on both pieces of timber so that they'll marry together.
Ooh, very clever.
So they seem okay.
Calibration confirmed. Lashings of glue now required.
That feels good. I'm pleased with how it's come together. What I need to do now, you can still see there's a gap, and that's where I'm going to use these ratchets to basically ratchet these so that they're joined together, and they should hopefully end up with a really, really nice join.
With the tabletop set aside to dry, Daniel turns his attention to the legs.
It's really satisfying.
It's so nice to see a man happy in his work.
Great.
So far, this table doesn't appear to be giving Daniel any problems.
I'm just going to show you one small part of this kind of process that I'm going to do to it that's going to transform it. And I'm going to apply gold leaf to these sections here. And the first thing that I need to do is I need to apply the glue to the surface that will stick the gold leaf on.
Daniel is brushing the glue into all of the creases and folds of the bobbin legs to ensure an even coverage when the gold leaf is applied.
Stick it all the way around. So as you can see, it's a really time-consuming process.
Time-consuming and fiddly, you say? Nothing like a little pressure to help get the job done. In South Wales, Richard and Katie have pulled up a couple of chairs.
Right then.
What's on the agenda for today, guys?
The first job, as ever, is to sand them down. As you can see, they're looking a bit weary. So we want to strip the wood right back and then we can oil it and make them look really beautiful again.
I'm going to take a look at the seats. They're not too bad pad-wise, but I think we need to replace all the upholstery because it may be that they're damp and a little bit old, a bit smelly. So I will take all this apart, probably use the original board and then reupholster them and choose some nice fabric. And also we need to pick some paint colour if we use colour that works with the fabric. So we need a bit of time to choose carefully, I think.
Yeah, bring them back to life.
Sounds good. But it's quite a to-do list. Best get started.
Yeah, it's going.
That'll do for now, and I think it's going to shake a little bit once you sand it.
And please, folks, like Richard, make sure you always wear a protective mask when sanding. It'll put a smile on Katie's face.
Yeah, I think Jay might be right. He thought it was teak under here.
Yeah, it's looking like teak, isn't it? It's not
dark.
It's not pale enough to be beach.
No.
It's lovely.
Yeah.
Grain's really nice.
So let's have a go at a leg.
Confirmation of teak is good news. Teak furniture is amongst the most expensive. And why? It's sought after for its elegance and its durability. Rather like myself.
We're probably going to put a bit of paint on these chairs, just to pick out a few details. So I'm going to have a play with some colours just to get an idea of what we're going to use.
With progress made on the chair frames, now is a good time to step inside a world of fabric.
So this is my magic fabric basket. So I'm just going to have a little look and see if we can find anything that might work for the chairs.
So we're going to need something that's fairly hard wearing, aren't we?
That's a good weight. That's good.
Oh yeah, that's nice with the pink.
You know what's quite nice about this? It's got a bit of humour to it.
The
You know,
idea
if you're
of
going to...
sitting on a cactus.
Yeah. Look at the colours in that. That's amazing. I love that fabric.
It seems the guys are having far too much fun. Time for Minnie to jump in and help move things along.
This one? What do you think? Say, if you like it. No.
Well, Minnie wasn't much help, but the perfect fabric is in there somewhere. Time for Katie to focus on the seat pads.
I want to keep the wooden base, and I'm just going to take off all the covering, all of this slightly manky material that we've got on that we're not going to use. See what's underneath. This is chipboard. You can see straight away that it's suffered a bit of damp. Might be salvageable, might sand it up a bit and just see if the damp's penetrated it. We might have to replace the wooden base as well.
After a good start, it seems the chair is giving up some unwanted secrets. Perhaps converting these chairs on a small budget won't be so easy after all. While the artisans continue to work hard on their items, Jay is putting the finishing touches to the flight case.
This is looking beautiful.
When Jay rescued the DJ case from the skip, its party days were well and truly over. Fun, functional and well and truly funky. Jay's joinery skills have turned this from a cast-off case into a dapper dressing table. Standing on a set of sleek legs, it comes complete with new compartments. Alas, the speakers didn't make the grade, but Jay put all his focus into the case, and the dressing table can now play its part in many more nights to come. Happy, Jay?
Now this has come out exactly the way I wanted it to. I had a few troubles along the way, but that's to be expected. I've never done a dressing table like this before, but I've got all the elements here. I've got a mirror, I've got compartments where you can store all your bits and bobs, and I've even got holes in the back for the hair dryers and all other bits. So, there's only one other bit. Let's put this down like that. The piece de la resistance, check this out. Goes like that. Bosh. Now that is cool.
Very cool, Jay. Good work. When Jay met him at the tip, Lee was clearing out the remnants of his old DJ career.
Did you used to be a DJ or something?
Yeah, about 9 years ago, and I just stopped.
You must miss it though, eh?
I miss it, but it's having the time.
Yeah.
You grow up.
You grow up, yeah.
Work, get a job.
Lee may have played his last record, but Jay tapped into the beat of his imagination and the rhythm of his vision. And the result? A bold and unique dressing table. The lights have been PAT tested, ensuring that it complies with all UK safety standards. Now Jay is back in Walsall to see Lee and show him the transformation.
How are we doing?
Oh, you're all right, Joe.
You all right, mate?
You okay?
Yeah, very good. So, do you remember your, what was it called, your DJ set that you brought down?
Yeah, yeah.
So how long you had that for?
About, can't remember how long, but it's been in the shed for about 4 years.
Oh, is it? 4 years?
It was about, I think I've had about 8, 10 years.
So your DJing days are over then?
Yeah, definitely over.
Well, I took it on myself, that flight case that you had, and the speakers. I didn't do much with the speakers. As a matter of fact, I didn't do anything with them. But what I did with the deck was that. Turned it into a dressing table. So what you've got, these are 3 compartments. You lift them up, and then you put all your storage in there.
That's good, that does.
And then you've got your mirror there, where the lights, you can change them, and it's LED.
That's pretty good.
You like that, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
But the sad thing is, I think it's cool, you think it's cool, but no one's bought it.
No one's bought it yet?
No one's bought it yet.
Yet.
And that's the word I like to hear, because basically, I will get this sold, and as soon as I do, I'm going to send some money your way.
Awesome.
Is that all right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nice
all
one.
right?
Cheers, Jay.
You take care,
nice
man.
one, you take care.
All right, mate. See you later. Now, Lee was impressed with the transformation, but we didn't sell it. Now, I'm a little bit gutted about that. Onwards and upwards, I'll get that sold.
Jay spent £86.49 on materials. And although he hasn't had a buyer yet, as soon as he does, the profit will be making its way to Lee. In East London, Daniel is giving the table a final polish in preparation for Jay's arrival.
Jay dropped me off a table that was in a bit of a state, so I think he's going to be really pleased to see it kind of put back together in one piece, and yeah, I hope he likes what I've done with it.
Well, Daniel, we're about to find out.
I'm here to pick up my broken drop leaf table. Now, Daniel said to me he's going to give me something special. I'm just hoping he's done that, and he's put the table together again.
After years of loyal service, it seemed this table's dining days were over. But now, it looks good enough to eat your dinner off. To turn the fractured furniture back into something functional, Daniel toiled day and night to repair, restore, refresh and renew the old table. His show-stopping design was printed directly onto the reconstructed top, creating a real centerpiece. The imitation gold leaf on the beautiful bobbin legs enhances the classy feel of this luxurious table. It's all back in one piece, but what will Jay make of it?
Hey, Jay.
Come on, man. Keep doing this to me. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, I'm good. I'm pleased with it. What do you think?
You've got to stop. You keep on lifting these levels up of your work, and you've got to give some of us a chance to catch up, mate. This is beautiful.
The legs are making a statement, but the top is something else. So
yeah.
There's lots of different things going on in this piece.
There's a lot, but what you've done is you've created a table which just looks light, and it's got so much movement to it. Like, I think it is beautiful. It's like a table in flight. Yeah, you've made a heavy table, looks super light, and the legs, come on. You know I love a bit of bling, and that is just...
Well, I just thought, you know, these sorts of tables are quite commonplace, and I thought, well, why not do something with it that's really fun, lifts it up, makes it into something completely different from the rest of them. So, yeah, gold leaf.
Gold leaf. It's quality.
Jay's happy, but did all this quality add to the budget?
Actually, it was fine because I haven't really done anything other than put it back together and paint it and give it a new look.
No, what no, don't say you haven't done anything. Look what you've done to that. That's a work of art, mate. You've done a bit more than just putting it together. Yeah? That's gorgeous.
But I didn't have to buy any new timber or anything like that, you know. The raw ingredients were there.
Yeah.
It just needed putting it all back together and smartening up.
Modest as always, Daniel, but Jay is absolutely thrilled with the result.
Daniel has opened up the true potential of that table. I couldn't be happier.
The oak table belonged to David, who was optimistic for its future.
Bit of modern chic. What do they call it these days? Distress chic or something? I don't know. I'm sure it'll do a good job.
Distressing? No. Stunning?
Oh, yes.
You said it, Daniel. And it didn't take long for a private buyer on Daniel's social media to agree. Now Jay is on his way to see David to hand over the profit.
Hello, Dave. Hello again.
How you doing?
I'm well, and you?
I'm very well.
Good.
So how you been then?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad.
So do you remember the table you brought to a recycling centre?
We were actually emptying Mum's house.
OK.
Because she's moving down here with us to Somerset.
Yeah.
And my dad was a real hoarder. We lost him a couple of years ago, and we couldn't keep everything.
Right.
So you guys were there and took it away for us.
Right. Well, it was a good solid bit of timber and a beautiful table, even though it was broken. And took it down to London, East London, to a guy called Daniel Heath. And he worked his magic on it. And do you want to have a butcher's? What he done?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, look at that.
Wow. Oh, my word, that is amazing.
So all of that, what's on there, is his own design, and he's printed it on.
That is amazing. And I thought my dad had really bad taste in furniture.
No, he's got good taste, because that table was beautiful English oak.
Was it really?
Solid.
That's incredible. That is absolutely amazing. Wow.
Well, I'll tell you what, someone else thought it was incredible and amazing.
OK.
So much so that it's been sold, and I have for you £325.
Oh, my God. Wow. That is incredible. My mum's going to love that, because I'm wanting to go away on holiday this Christmas.
Right, yeah.
So, there we go. It's my mum's table, and her and Dad bought it.
OK?
Sorry, yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah?
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. She's going to love it.
No, that's good. And as I said, your old man, he had brilliant taste because the table was good and it looks good, and so much, someone's bought it. So
incredible.
It's going to keep it full circle.
Thank you so much.
Right?
That's just amazing.
No, thank you.
Wow.
And tell Mum I said hello.
I will.
All right?
Thank you so much.
You take care now.
Take care then. Thanks. Bye.
Bye. I think David was impressed with that transformation and the emotion that he showed because it was his father's table. Now that was touching. And the money's going to his mum so she can have a nice break. Brilliant.
Daniel charged £400 to transform the table. The table was bought for £725, leaving a £325 profit to go towards David's mum's holiday. In South Wales, Katie and Richard are giving the 2 dining chairs a final polish in preparation for Jay's arrival.
There's something a little bit unusual about them. They're quite fairy tale-like, and I don't know whether Jay goes in for fairy tales, but we do.
Well, guys, we're about to find out.
I'm in South Wales to see Katie and Richard, and I want to know how they got on with those wet dining chairs. Hopefully, they've dried them out and done them up a treat.
Damp, damaged and about to be dumped. That was until Jay delivered them to Katie and Richard. It seems fairy tales do come true. Unrecognisable from their previous life, Katie and Richard started right at the beginning to refit, refurbish and rejuvenate this pair of tired chairs. They've brought the best out of the teak, have completely replaced those damp seats, which meet all UK fire safety standards. Katie and Richard hope the new look will give the chairs the happy ever after they deserve. But what will the boss think?
How are we doing, guys? Are you still working on them?
No, not these.
Oh. Now, that's nice, isn't it? Thank you.
Yeah, you like them?
Yeah, I do like them.
Excellent.
Pink and brown.
Pink and brown.
Yeah, it's unusual, isn't it?
I've never used pink and brown together, and I thought I'd done all of the colours. And you've got one up on me, actually. Yeah. So why did you choose this fabric?
Wow, because originally we thought that the wood was going to stand up
Light.
more golden.
Yeah.
You know, not light, but golden. And we thought, oh, a nice green or a blue or tone. And then as soon as we got this, we thought, no, it's not going to work.
Right.
I found this fabric and it had this teak colour in it, almost, you know, and I thought, hey, will we do something really moody and unusual?
Yeah.
Try and
it
colour
also
match
had
this.
the pink, so it suggested this little flash of pink
Yeah.
across the top.
And it's
Together, tonally, it all seems to work really well. You know, it's got a rich, kind of luxurious feel to it.
like sort of 70s luxe feel.
You've done it. Well done.
A cracking result. But has all that work added to the budget?
And budget-wise, I left you with £150 for the pair.
Yeah.
we're good.
on.
Well, spot on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well done. I love it. I love it.
Jay's been won over by the luxurious 70s look. Happy, guys?
I like that he was surprised as well.
Yeah.
You know, it's nice to keep people on their toes, keep them guessing, and an unusual colour combination is a risk,
Yeah.
but I think it paid off.
Yeah.
Took me a little while to get my head around that colour combination, but now I love it. Those chairs are pretty and pink. Time to get selling.
The dining chairs belong to David, who would have been more than happy with a little spruce up.
I'd like to see them back and functioning, to be honest. I'd like to think somebody can sit on them in the future, yeah.
And thanks to Katie and Richard, one can not only sit on them, but gaze at their beauty. No wonder that Lovely and British, a gift shop in Southwark, London, said, "We'll have those, thank you very much." Owner Lorna was delighted with her purchase.
Oh, they're lovely. Really pleased. They're going to fit in well with the shop.
Now Jay is back in Walsall to hand over the profit.
Oh, yeah.
How are we doing? You all right?
I'm good, yeah. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Likewise.
Yeah.
So do you remember those 2 chairs, or the wet chairs that you brought down
Oh,
to the
yeah,
recycling
they
centre?
were very damp, weren't they?
I took them to a couple down in South Wales, and what they turned your chairs into is... Have a look at this.
Good grief. There's those chairs. That's incredible. They're matching pairs.
The matching pair.
Fantastic.
So they've got the pink on the back,
Yeah.
and they've cleaned them up, and the seats, they just got rid of them.
They're
because-
reupholstered, are they?
Yeah, reupholstered, new base, because the base was all wet.
Yeah.
Rubbed them all down, re-oiled them, paint, new upholstery. And there you go.
Fantastic.
I'm pleased to tell you, I was able to sell those.
Oh, right, OK.
And I've got for you £115.
Good grief.
Profit.
That's fantastic. Right, that's brilliant.
right?
That is excellent. In fact, that's...
What are you going to do with that?
Well, you might have seen my prostate cancer badge. I'm doing a cycle run for that, so that'll go in my sponsorship
Oh, is it?
Yeah, yeah. So that'll go towards cancer.
So how far are you riding? Where are you going?
I'm doing the Grand Depart, which is a mirror of the first stage of the Tour de France next year. So it's 195k. Yeah.
In one day you're going to do that?
In one day, yeah.
God blimey, well, you could best get some practice in
I
then.
shall, yeah,
All right.
yeah. That's fantastic. Cheers.
Thanks a lot.
No
You take
problem.
care.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Now that was a great result. Dave was thoroughly impressed with regards to what we did to his chairs, and also the money's going to a great cause. All-round winner.
Katie and Richard kept to their £150 budget. The chairs were sold for £265, leaving David with £115 to put towards his charity event. Jay salvaged 3 items from the tip. Daniel wowed us with the oak table. Katie and Richard worked wonders on the dining chairs. And Jay produced some magic with the DJ kit.
What a mix of tip finds. It just goes to show that with a bit of imagination and a lot of hard work, even the most tired items can be transformed.
Ooh, this looks interesting.
How do you make money for nothing?
There's loads of metally goodness in here.
The answer could be hiding in the 20 million tonnes of household waste we throw out every year.
The moths have been at this, Tony.
Yes, they have. That's why entrepreneur E.J. Osborne
I like to call this industrial chic.
wants to get his hands on things before they hit the skip.
I'm a designer and maker with an obsession for getting crafty with cast-offs, and I've turned my passion into a business. I take the old, turn it into the new, and sell it for a profit.
And with some of the country's elite designers and makers,
It needs to be given some happiness.
It does.
I don't have a choice, do I? This is all
You
you
don't.
brought me.
I'm sorry, Neil.
he can transform his finds into desirable,
That is spectacular. Oh, my goodness.
valuable,
Can I touch them?
Touch a bill.
and let's hope, saleable items.
Oh, my goodness.
If EJ is successful, he can hand the profits back to the very people who had no idea there was cash to be made from their trash.
That's unbelievable. Oh, my goodness.
Woking Recycling Centre in the glorious county of Surrey. It's where hundreds of people bring tons of trash, and it's where upcycler extraordinaire E.J. Osborne has come to spend the day doing what he loves best, rummaging the rubbish.
Check out this thunderous noise behind me. Now, I reckon that's a sure sign that the recycling gods are going to be on my side today. All I have to do is save some stuff from the clutches of the grabber.
And that stuff will consist of 3 items which can be repaired, rejuvenated, or completely reinvented and sold on for a profit.
Morning. Hey.
EJ has special permission to scour the skip, so time to get to work.
Just taking a moment.
So soon?
Right, that's enough reflecting. I better get collecting.
About time too. Luckily for you, Holly and Ben have arrived and are about to bin a boot full of unwanted old bits and pieces.
Oh, hang about, guys. Hello.
Hi
Good
there.
afternoon to you.
Afternoon.
How are you doing?
Not too bad.
I've spied something special in your boot.
Our chair.
This looks very interesting. What's
It
going
is.
on here? Why are you dumping this?
Well, this is my dad's chair. Obviously, you can see the state of it now, so he's replaced it with a brand new one.
Do you mind if I take this?
Possibly. Possibly. What are you thinking of doing?
Well, I just think that this is nowhere near the end of its life.
Okay.
I think we can make something really special.
Sounds good. I'm sure my dad will like that.
Yep.
Go to
you
good
get
use.
some more life out of it, it'd be great.
It looks a bit sort of meaty and heavy. Would you mind helping me take it away?
I'll let the man do the work.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Right, thank you. Let's go.
So EJ has his first item, a tired old single-seater. Why, oh why, would he have chosen that? Any ideas, Ben?
I reckon he chose that chair because it's quite a good-looking chair, quite a nice little piece. So obviously, being updated and upholstered, it'll look good.
Yes. We look good, yeah.
Very cheery couple.
Now, I know this looks really bad, and it is really bad, but I can see through all this grubby, grimy, grotty exterior. All it needs is a lot of TLC, and that's exactly what it's going to get.
And the lucky people with this old treat in store? The Bristol Upholstery Collective is a creative maker's space that welcomes all with a shared passion for upholstery. Created and run by Leanne Treadwell, this group of legendary ladies put their heads together to create furniture that has to be seen to be believed.
I love to constantly challenge myself. I always want to do something new, and do it differently to how I might have done it before. If I wasn't an upholsterer, I reckon I'd be a back-end dancer. That was the dream in the 80s. MTV, I would have been there.
I'm not sure Leanne and the team will be tripping the light fantastic when they find out what EJ has in store for them. With one item safely tucked away, EJ is back on the hunt for two more. And he's employing every one of his razor-sharp senses to find some gems.
Can you hear that? Well, that is the distant call of rubbish, waiting to be saved.
Nope, that's more like the sound of being too late to save any of that lot. But if you're quick, you might just catch Steve, who looks like he may have something rusty to check out in the boot of his car.
All right, mate, give you a hand there.
Mate, yeah, lovely, cheers.
What have we got here, then?
Some old acro props.
What? These look... They're heavy, aren't they?
They are heavy.
So, what are these for?
I built an extension on the house a few years ago.
Yeah.
They were used for supporting the ceilings and the roofs while we were taking walls and that out. Don't need them anymore. They're just taking up space in the garden.
They're pretty meaty old things, aren't they?
Yeah, take plenty of weight. So they held my house up while I was knocking walls out, so...
I really love all this old, heavyweight industrial stuff. So, do you think I'd be able to have these?
Help yourself.
Yeah?
Yeah, help yourself.
Great. All right. Well, thanks very much for your help.
You're welcome.
I will take them away for you.
Brilliant stuff.
Cool.
What are you going to make with them, then?
Don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see. The possibilities are endless.
Endless possibilities. Can you think of any, Steve?
I think you might make a table or adjustable bed or something like that out of it, because they've got the legs that go up and down. If you can get them all cleaned up and working again, they should work perfectly.
Some good thoughts there, Steve.
So I'm always on the lookout for some hardcore industrial equipment, and these are exactly that. I reckon with a bit of elbow grease and some thought, they're going to go a long way.
All the way to one lucky artisan. Artist blacksmith Beck Simon is a master in manipulating metal into high-end furniture and bespoke metalwork commissions. Together with husband Dave, this dynamic duo relish each new challenge and go at it hammer and tongs.
We like texture, sort of flowing lines. I mean, there was a lot of Art Nouveau inspiration.
Yeah, well, you came from a very Art Nouveau background, and over the years it's developed. It's a bit more... I don't know, what's the word?
Unique.
Unique.
Ah, yes, Art Nouveau, flowing, graceful lines and elegant designs. Perfect for the four rusty old props heading their way. That's 2 finds tidied away, which leaves EJ searching for something that he can transform into treasure.
Once you start rummaging, it's addictive. I'd go as far as to say it's a slippery slope.
Best not to let anything slide past you in that case, EJ, especially as Dave's arrived and he's about to tip a bootload of timber.
Ooh, hello.
Hello, mate.
How are you? You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right, yeah, fine.
So, you've got lots and lots of interesting wood flooring in your boot.
Right, OK, it's interesting, is it?
Yeah, well, it is to us. Are you, you're tipping all that,
Yeah,
are you?
I'm tipping it all away, yeah. It's what was left over when I redone my lounge floor.
So these are all solid oak?
Yeah, they are, mate, yeah, solid flooring.
And you got loads in there. You sure you want to chuck it all out?
Yeah,
Wow.
Just sitting in the shed.
Nice. Well, can I take it and make it into something else?
Yeah, feel free. Yeah, no worries.
All right. Do you mind giving me a hand with it?
Yeah, of course I will. No, yeah, no problem.
Can I bring it back and show you what I've made with it?
Yeah.
At some point, yeah?
Yeah,
Is that all
that'd be
right?
interesting.
OK, let's get it out then.
OK, no worries.
A whole load of brand new flooring is a fantastic find. But what do you think could be done with it, Dave?
I haven't got a clue what EJ's going to do with it, but it's solid wood, it's pretty good material, so who knows?
And the living room at home must be looking great, right?
My living room's looking lovely. It's, yeah, just the job.
Nice one, Dave.
Look at all this. This is such a find. It's oak. It's fantastic quality. There's no warping whatsoever. It's in abundance. As a material, if you're a craftsperson, this is what you want to be working with.
Sounds like you're a very lucky man, EJ. Today's hunt is over. Leanne and the team will tackle the old green chair, Bex and Dave will deal with the old props, and EJ will craft with the copious amounts of oak floorboards.
I've had a wonderful time in Woking. I found some really interesting stuff, and I'm going to take great pleasure in turning it into treasure.
These days, Bristol is not just known for seafaring, but also as a creative harbour. And docking their ship in the talent port are Leanne and her team. EJ has brought along the old green armchair, and it looks as if he's in a rush.
Do you know, I like the idea of something that's really, really quite unbearably ugly, and then making it into something really unrecognisable. Basically, I want challenging. Like, I reckon we can take on a challenge.
I don't think you'll be disappointed, Leanne.
So I'm here with one of the saddest looking chairs I've ever seen. I'm going to wheel it into Leanne because I hope she's the one to cheer it up.
It's going to take more than an arm around its shoulder and a few good jokes to cheer up this old chair. But if anyone can, Leanne and her collective can.
Hello?
Hey, Jen, what have you got? Oh, my word. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Let's get it up.
OK. What happened to this chair?
It's had an incredible life by the looks of it. I don't know where.
But I don't know, it feels sturdy, you know, this framework and everything feels sturdy, right? It's a beast of a chair, really. So I think it should be fine.
My initial idea for this is because it looks so sad and sorry.
Yeah.
So I would like to see fun, jazzy, you know, mainly fun. I would like to see this chair kind of sing.
I love that. Fun, jazzy, and yeah, get this chair singing. Brilliant.
With all that in mind, I'm going to need to pin you down on a budget.
If I say £430, that should cover me to, you know, replace any bulk of it. But then I might come in cheaper, depending on what I can find.
Leanne, if you can take this sad frog and make it into a charming prince for 430, I'm going to take that and I'll leave you to it, and I'll see you soon.
Great. Thanks.
Leanne didn't look too impressed at the prospect of giving it a kiss.
So I've left Leanne with the chair, and I think this one's going to be a real challenge. But I know that she's going to have a lot of fun with this one. I hope.
I I asked for an opportunity and a challenge, and I think it just turned up. EJ just smashed it.
For a budget of £430, Leanne and friends are to turn the old green chair into a fun, jazzy print that really sings. Simple. In the tranquil setting of the Surrey countryside, you'll find Bex and Dave in their workshop, which is handy since EJ has sent the 4 old rusty props to them. And already they're inspiring Bex.
We could do a transition of this is what metal can look like to this is what metal can look like.
Anyone else confused?
Isn't that the idea of the show?
Yeah, no, I'm talking about within a piece. So you're like, oh, this is a scaffolding.
Ah, telephone. Play answer it.
Go on then.
Hi, EJ.
Hi, how are you?
Not bad. Bex is here as well.
Hiya.
Hi, Bex. What do you think of those big support poles I sent you?
They're good. We're just sort of trying to think of some ideas. Have you got an idea?
And they kind of look like they lend themselves to table legs, so I was thinking maybe some kind of big industrial table or something like that. Would that be something that interests you?
That would be quite good. That would be a really nice thing, actually.
Yeah, a table would be good.
Okay, that sounds exciting. And if you made that, what kind of budget could you do that on?
It would be quite a lot on this because it's quite a big project. I think we'd be looking at about £800.
£800? Okay, that sounds great. I'm going to let you get on with that. I'm going to wish you luck, and I'll see you guys soon.
All right, thanks a lot, EJ.
Bye, guys. Good luck.
Bye.
Cheers, bye.
Bye.
But what's the tabletop going to look like?
I'm pretty pleased with what EJ's given us here.
Oh, gosh, yeah, they're brilliant.
We've got lots to get on with.
Need to sit down and do some drawings.
Yeah, let's get going then.
OK.
EJ's agreed on a budget of £800. But with no plan yet for what the table will look like, there's a lot riding on those design drawings, Bex. With his crafty crews underway on their own projects in Somerset, it's time for EJ to turn his attention to the collection of solid oak floorboards. At least he's got plenty to work with.
Wow, there's just so much of this wood. I'm so excited about it. It's all new as well, so it's going to be lovely to work with. And there's nothing more I like than cutting up wood. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut it all up, and with all the bits and pieces, I'm going to stick them back together and make geometric patterns. And with those geometric patterns, I'm going to make a selection of small, funky coffee tables.
Before any cutting begins, EJ is planing off the protective lacquer. Often applied to floorboards, lacquer is a way of protecting the wood and giving it a shine. Instead, EJ plans to give his coffee tables a natural wood finish.
So I want to keep it really simple. I want to use these planks for the top of the table, and I want to make geometric patterns out of them. So I need a base to fit these geometric pieces onto, and then I need legs. And that's about as complicated as I want it to get. But you should see, I've just drawn what looks like a piece of toast.
You must have some odd-shaped toast in your house, EJ. As they are, the floorboards are too wide for what EJ has in mind, so he's thinned them down with a bandsaw.
So if you want to keep it really, really simple, you know, you could just have diagonal stripes across the whole tabletop. What if I kept some shiny, so some raw and some shiny at random? I like it already, and it's nowhere near being a table.
Using a base of square plywood, EJ's attaching the oak strips, and in a belt and braces fashion, he's using wood glue and nails for a rock-solid fixing. Or maybe not. To carry on the belt and braces analogy, that's the equivalent of your trousers folding down.
I need longer nails.
Using nails that reach the plywood below soon solves the problem. And used along with wood glue, those oak strips won't be going anywhere.
Just got to trim these edges off now.
Once the excess is trimmed from around the piece of plywood, EJ is hoping he's left with a square of diagonal oak strips as a top for his coffee table.
Looking good.
The moral of the story seems to be, if all else fails, use longer nails. EJ has spent £50 and 96p on his floorboards to coffee tables transformation, which includes the hardball base and new hairpin legs that he ordered online. Oh, yeah, and the longer nails. Staying in the southwest of the country, Leanne and her team are preparing to begin work on the old green chair.
Okay, ready? We're going in.
Oh.
Actually, do you know what?
That might be all right, you know, to stand back.
Hang on, I can see a crack here in this frame here, look. But do you know what? It's sturdy, it's not too, like, old and manky, rotten or anything like that, so actually, I might be able to do something nice with it.
The fact the frame is cracked seems not to have dispirited the team, and there's still the possibility of doing something with it. Maybe even something nice, which is encouraging.
Oh, I've got legs.
She's got her legs out.
Leanne hopes to leave some of the wood frame exposed, but it all depends on what it looks like.
I found a scratch card in the back of this chair. So, any winnings?
Got to call and find out.
Oh, God, that's going to cost 20 quid at least, isn't it? Oh, damn it.
Looks as if you'll be finishing the chair then, Leanne. But on the bright side, the chair's wooden frame is proving to be a winner so far.
This is good, OK.
It's good. It's not a bad quality frame, actually.
I want to take this bit off.
Do you?
Just one side.
What?
Just make it... It's going to be an odd chair anyway. I mean, a great odd chair.
Great odd chair.
But let's make it odder.
So what, take away the whole side?
No, just this one bit here. And have an angle. I'm gonna draw it out for you and show you.
A picture.
What?
Need to visualise.
A picture? That'll save 1,000 words.
So I'm thinking about removing a section of the frame to make it asymmetrical, because it's very curved at the moment. But I think it might work. I'm just going to try and do my best drawing, which is not going so well, actually. It will look really different.
Asymmetrical. So instead of it being a bucket chair, will it be half a bucket?
Do you know what? If it doesn't work out, we can glue it back on, right?
We're about to find out.
I hope EJ isn't watching this. He'll probably be absolutely appalled.
In case it's still not clear, Leanne is removing the rounded back to the chair, but only on one side, leaving one armrest curved and sweeping, with the other sharp and angular.
OK, we're through.
That'll be the angular side then.
We might have lost a little bit, but I'm sure we can just glue that back in and fill that, because all of this will be upholstered. But that's going to be cool. I think that's cool. Just take out one of the sides, asymmetric chair. Amazing.
Leanne's delicate alterations will be covered at the front, but the plan is to leave the legs exposed.
The thing that we really want to try and do is sand out the staple holes that the previous upholstery had left on the frame in the woodwork.
Is that possible?
They will go. It should leave us with a real nice, smooth finish. We'll see how it goes.
Is there a plan B just in case? With EJ and the Bristol crew well underway with their own projects, in Surrey, Bex and Dave are busy moving some rusty old props from one place to another. What's the plan, guys?
So I think for this, we'll get a piece of plywood
and then use different sort of patches of metal, you know, so you've got like a patch here.
Scrap.
Yeah, scrap, and then just sort of stitch it so it looks like this sort of patchwork of metal.
Yeah.
With the acro props as table legs, the top will be a patchwork of scrap metal.
And a couple of bits.
That's a great start, Bex, but I think we're going to need a few more pieces than that.
Oh, look, that'll be good. The checkered plate.
If you say so.
Oh, that would be really good if we could find some more of that. And see what else I can find.
The standard height for a dining table is 76 centimetres. And, of course, it's pretty important that all 4 legs are the same length. No one likes a wobbly table, so there's no margin for error, Dave.
Ooh.
That's another piece of rusty old scrap found for the tabletop.
What I'm doing is I'm looking at sort of interesting textures and shapes, you know, whether we use this or whether we, you know, try and hammer it with the power hammer to put a print onto a metal. So it's just looking for things that we can sort of stitch together to get this sort of patchwork table.
Getting the leg length just right is critical, and Dave's hit a snag. All the cutting has freed the rusty props, making their height adjustable.
Well, we'll just have to weld these up at whatever height we want.
Problem solved.
Got an array of bits here.
I'm not sure Dave heard you, Bex. You might have to say it again.
A variety. Love.
Oh. Yeah.
I was worrying about wobbly legs, but what's the plan for the top?
Not that we've really done it. You were talking about this resin thing. What about if we made our table and put a thing up so you get all the textures, but then you've got the smooth top from the resin? Because then you have all these textures and you have all the gnarliness, and we could use some really rusty stuff. And
Yeah, well, I haven't done any resin work, have you?
well, my dad set my mum's ankle screws in Perspex once.
Yeah, but he didn't do it. He sent that off.
You have to admire Bex's ambition. So while Dave looks on, Bex forms a plan to create a patchwork tabletop set in clear resin using a technique neither of them really know. Excellent.
That's why we work so well as a team. Because you're quietly not coping with the idea, whereas I'm like, yeah, it's going to be great.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about all the problems, that's all.
Yeah, but don't. Just think it's going to be great.
I think I'm with Dave on this one. In Somerset, EJ's been working hard making the solid oak floorboards into something a little more exciting. When EJ first found the floorboards, they were brand new but surplus to requirements. They've moved up in the world as they've become the solid oak tops for a range of tables. EJ has removed the lacquer surface of some, cut them into thinner strips and mix and match them into geometric patterns, adding colourful hairpin legs and a solid oak surround. Completes the contemporary look he was hoping for.
I'm really chuffed with the way these tables have worked out. I think they look super. You know, these floorboards have worked out so well. I loved working with them. I'm going to be sad to see this lot go.
When EJ met Dave at the recycling centre, he couldn't believe his luck.
Are you, you're tipping all that?
Yeah, I'm tipping it all away, yeah. It's what was left over when I redone my lounge floor.
Just in case you were worrying, Dave did finish the job. Isn't that right, Dave?
My living room's looking lovely. It's, yeah, just the job.
It's not only your living room looking lovely, Dave. EJ's coffee tables are pretty easy on the eye too. when advertised online, it didn't take long for them to sell. They're now off to the homes of private buyers. EJ's travelled to Addleston to catch up with Dave to show him what has become of his old floorboards and to hand over some cash.
Dave.
Hello, EJ. How are you?
I'm good.
Good
How
to
are
see
you?
Yeah, I'm very good, thank you.
So last time I saw you, we were down at the recycling centre.
That's right.
And you were getting rid of loads of floorboards.
Yeah, oak floorboards.
Yeah, now just remind me again, why were you getting rid of them?
Basically, it's the leftovers of the when we renovated our lounge. We put an oak floor down, that's what was left over.
Well, I was very excited about those floorboards.
Yeah.
I took that project on myself.
Okay.
So I managed to make some pretty cool things out of them.
Right.
Want to see what they are?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so I made 4 coffee tables.
They are really good.
I used all the wood because it was about maximising like all that wood because there was so much of it. And yeah, what do you think of that?
They look really impressive, mate.
Yeah?
They're really, yeah. I can't believe you've made those out of that bit of old timber.
So the other good news is I managed to sell them, and I did that through social media.
Right.
And I got a bit of a profit for you here.
That's good.
So I've got £84.04.
That's terrific.
And another 500.
Wow, I can't believe that. That is amazing. Right, that is, thank you very much. I'm not surprised you sold them, but that is amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Any ideas what you'll spend all that cash on?
Oh, I'll probably spend it on the grandkids or something.
Yeah.
It'll come in very handy.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that's going to be great. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
OK, thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
That's a few days out for the grandkids.
Well, I loved working on those tables, so I was so happy that Dave shared my enthusiasm for them, and I think he was quite pleased with that profit.
The floorboards cost just £50.96p to transform. EJ managed to sell the tables for a total of £635, leaving a whopping profit of £584.04 for Dave to spend on his grandkids. With one very handsome profit handed over, it's the turn of our Bristolian upholsterers. And Leanne is putting the finishing touches to the old green seat, just in time as EJ's on his way.
I'm really excited about showing off this one to EJ. I can't wait to see what he says and to see how we've kind of really transformed a few elements of this chair. It was tricky, but it's so worth it. It's amazing.
So I'm here in Bristol to see Leanne. I left her with that sad frog chair of mine. Let's go and see if she's turned it into a handsome prince.
Last time EJ laid eyes on the old saggy seat, its best days were well and truly over. But now, it has a bright, colourful new future to look forward to. Leanne and the team have stripped back the chair to its bare bones. Instead of recovering the frame, they've sanded it down, coated it with beeswax and very much left it on show. Cutting off an arm has given the seat an asymmetrical appearance, and it would be difficult to find a more colourful fabric covering. The upholstery complies with current UK fire safety standards. But will EJ give his seal of approval?
Hello.
Hi, Leanne. That's not the frog chair.
That is sad frog chair.
But it's not sad frog chair anymore.
It's not sad no more.
It's fruity, it's energetic, it's got something, isn't it? Look at that.
Chopped a bit off here, look, make it a bit asymmetrical.
Yeah, so I was just going to ask you about that lovely shape.
Yeah, there was this beautiful round frame, and I decided to chop off to make it asymmetric. So actually to bring in those elements of it being really different and really funky, yeah, it kind of played on that.
It's amazing. And tell me about this fabric. Why did you choose this fabric?
We just thought it was a really great way of bringing in lots of colours and a new kind of busy pattern that was really, yeah, new, fresh.
This is a lot of work, Leanne, and taking that into consideration, I know we said a budget of $430. Did you manage to stick to it?
Yes, we got there. $430 just about did it.
It's a fantastic piece, and you know, I think a lot of people are going to want this. So I'm going to get busy trying to sell it.
Yeah,
and I'm going to see you soon. But seriously, so well done, Leanne.
Thanks.
OK, bye.
Take care, see you.
EJ really liked it. That couldn't have gone any better.
I think he loves it. Oh, it's obvious, isn't it?
Wow, Leanne and the girls have really worked their upholstery magic on that chair. It made me smile just looking at it. It deserves a really special buyer. I'm going to go and find one.
When he met Ben and Holly at the recycling centre, EJ was quick to spot the potential in Ben's chair.
I've spied something special in your boot.
Our chair.
This looks very interesting.
Turns out Ben was a tough negotiator.
Do you mind if I take this?
Possibly. Possibly. What are you thinking of doing?
Well, I just think that this is nowhere near the end of its life.
EJ was right, and all it took was the kiss of life from Leanne and friends to turn it into a prince of a chair. It was advertised online and very quickly was winging its way to a furniture shop in Truro, where owner Jody was delighted to have it.
Well, this is a really funky modern chair. Fits in with what we do. We'll have no problem selling this.
EJ's in Woking to catch up with Ben, to reveal what became of his dad's old chair, and to hand over some profit.
Ben.
Hi there. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you, Ben?
Yeah, not too bad, thanks.
Yeah?
Not too bad.
So, we took your green chair away.
Yep.
It had seen better days. It was looking really tatty. Did you wonder what I was going to do with it?
I was, yeah. I was contemplating what you'd actually turned it into and obviously how it looks now.
Well, I took it to a lovely lady called Leanne who runs an upholstery collective in Bristol, and she and her ladies worked their magic on it. It is a complete transformation. Right. Would you like to have a look at it?
Yes, please.
Yeah,
yes.
OK.
Can't wait.
So...
Very nice.
Completely different.
Completely different. The actual style of the chairs.
Yep.
Yep.
So she stripped it back.
OK.
And underneath there was this lovely kind of shape, these lovely arms, this lovely woodwork.
Right, yeah.
Do you like it?
I love it.
Yeah.
I'd like to buy it myself.
Well, unfortunately you can't, because we did manage to sell it and it's made a profit.
Nice.
So I have
Very
for
good.
you £50.
OK, lovely. That's a good, that's a nice surprise, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
What do you think you might spend that on?
More furniture, I think.
OK, another chair.
Yeah, another chair, yeah. Not throwing it away down the dump. Yeah.
Right, have a good day.
Thank you very much.
So there you go. Ben seemed to like the chair and he's got £50 to put towards some new furniture. Result.
The chair transformation cost £430. EJ was able to sell it on for £480, which left a profit of 50 quid to hand back to Ben to spend on new furniture. In Surrey, Bex is in her workshop putting the finishing touches to what were once rusty old props. Just in time for EJ to take a look.
So I'm in Guildford to see Bex and Dave. I left them with those huge metal props. I think I'm getting a table. I left them with a whopping £800 budget, so whatever it is, I'm excited about it.
So happy to do the table because those leg things are just perfect for a table, weren't they?
Yeah, it kind of came out the bag right at the end, really, didn't it?
I always knew it was going to be good.
It was going to be lumpy.
Yeah, but I knew that we'd be able to do it well.
That's fine. I just wanted to know how we're going to make it flat.
Yeah, but I knew in my head that it was going to...
Why didn't you tell me?
I did.
It's all about teamwork when dealing with items saved from the skip, such as the seized up rusty old props. They have been transformed into a magnificent futuristic patchwork metal table. Bex and Dave have shortened the props to be used as legs. They've been rubbed down and lacquered to maintain that authentic patina, whilst keeping all the industrial elements intact. A patchwork tabletop has been created using scraps of metal with a variety of textures. A lattice frame holds it all together, which has been sprayed a vivid neon yellow. And to top it all off, No, it's not resin, but a custom-made tempered glass top. It's certainly unique, but will EJ be bowled over by it?
Wow, oh my goodness. Look at that. Wow, hello, how are you? You all right?
Good to see you.
I feel like I'm looking at the future. What's gone on here? This is great. So a table it is.
Yeah.
And it's metal, it's all metal.
Yeah, it's got, underneath it's got, it's all like a wooden board, and we've sort of, you know, basically drilled all of these pieces down to hold it down. And there's all just different bits. You've got different steels and different textures and aluminium.
Yeah.
And we looked at doing a poured resin, you know, to kind of cover the whole lot. But it was about 800 quid we're going to have to spend on resin.
Yeah.
So that went out.
So I would have just had resin for the budget and no table. But this looks amazing. I don't think, you know, you need resin or perspex. This is like lovely the way it is.
And then we wanted to keep as much of the detail as we could. They were really rusty. And we wanted to keep that. Yeah. So we basically just cleaned them up, got all the loose stuff off, and then finished them in lacquer.
Fortunately, Bex and Dave didn't blow the whole budget on a resin top, but it is time to talk money, EJ.
It's a fantastic table. Did you manage to stay within the £800 budget?
For our time, and a bit of new materials in the frame and the timber board, and we were there. 800 was a fair price.
Fabulous, right. Got to try and sell it now.
Good luck.
Thank you very much. See you again.
Yeah,
take it easy.
See you.
Wow, so I thought I might be getting a table, but I certainly wasn't expecting that. It's industrial, it's funky, it's futuristic, it's fun. I love it, it's fantastic.
I think the biggest challenge on this job was, you know, we had to change what we had in mind because we wanted to use the, you know, poured resin, but we couldn't. So then it was, you know, how to adapt it. But that has worked out really well, so I'm glad it didn't work.
Yeah.
When EJ caught up with Steve at the recycling centre, he needed a little support with his props.
Give you a hand there.
Mate, yeah, lovely, cheers.
What have we got here then?
Some old acro props.
They're heavy, aren't they?
They are heavy.
Turns out Steve's no slouch when it comes to potential ideas.
I think you might make a table or adjustable bed or something like that out of it, because they've got the legs that go up and down. If you can get them all cleaned up and working again, they should work perfectly.
Steve probably didn't have a table like this in mind. EJ shared pictures of the table online, and what do you know, it was sold to an event management company in Milton Keynes. Company director Michael couldn't be happier.
I've never seen a table like this before, so I like it. It's an awesome table. It's going to look great in our office.
Now EJ's back in Woking to show Steve what's become of his old props and to hand over the profit.
Steve.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Yeah, very well, thank you.
Last time I saw you, we were both down at the recycling centre.
That's right, yeah.
And you had those big metal acro props with you.
That's right.
Well, I found those really interesting and exciting, and I thought we could really do something with those. So I took them to a blacksmithing duo called Bex and Dave, and they worked their magic. Would you like to see what they did?
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see,
yeah,
definitely.
Right,
yeah.
OK. So...
Oh, wow.
What did you think of that then?
Yeah, very creative.
It's obviously a big, industrial, futuristic-looking table.
Very different, very good.
Did you, in your wildest dreams, think it had become something like that?
I thought it would have to be something that was going to support something else because of the weight and the size of them. So, yeah, table's really good.
Well, fantastic. I'm glad you like it. The other really great news is we managed to sell it, and I have for you, Steve, a profit of £95.
Lovely, thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Can I ask what you might spend that on?
My brother's just come over from Ireland for a few days, so probably go out for a family meal with it or something.
Fantastic. Well, look, have a good time.
Great.
And thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
Bye, Steve.
Bye-bye.
cost £800 to turn the old props into a table. It was sold for £895, leaving a tidy profit of £95 for Steve. EJ salvaged 3 items from the tip. The surplus floorboards became funky coffee tables, the old green chair was jazzed up, and the rusty old props are now supporting a futuristic tabletop.
Well, Leanne and her team and Bex and Dave pulled out all the stops to make my tip finds amazing. That's 3 items that were headed to landfill that are now heading to new homes. Brilliant.